Hello, freaky.
Hello, freaky.
Making history every day. Hello.
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 Okay, I got everything set up. Everything's working and fine. I definitely wasn't asleep. I set like 3 different alarms. I made it. Everything was fine.
That's good.
Yeah. Volo was here. Alright, so I need to get back into the mindset of yes, listen. Yes, listen.
I like the way you do that. It's my son.
It's not that.
That's all that.
Listen. I think I have diarrhea today.
Good
Damn.
lord.
L.
That's a goody slicing line right there.
Yeah, you know what? That checks out.
Gonna have to do that at some point where it's Slicing makes a point, somebody says, no, that's wrong. Listen, I think I have diarrhea today. Just to throw them off. It'll be great. I promise. Don't worry about it. Slicing can't be wrong. You obviously just weren't paying enough attention to her digestive health.
Good lord. Wait, why did someone else have to pay attention to her digestive health?
I don't fucking
Because that's
know.
just how it is. Have you seen this? Do you really think a Slicin is capable? I feel like a Slicin would notice, she just wouldn't care enough to do anything about it.
Yeah. She's like sitting there drinking the questionable milk. This might be why I'm having stomach problems. Drinks more.
God.
Try not to be an awkward person. Nice weather. Me? Thanks. So, nice weather today. Thanks. There we go. Let these slice and flow. How could you kill those people? Those children are dead! I swear it wasn't me. It was the tadpole. You grin in ecstasy over the dead, admiring their faces of terror. Deception 20.
We could still hear
Yep. We can still see you as the freaking speed of sound Sonic smile hits. Such an innocent grin.
I'll be right back real quickly.
Right. So what's you all been up to in this week?
Excessive amounts of Monster Hunter.
I'm waiting on... Oh, I'm not waiting on anything right now, I'm just trying to make rent. So never mind.
Fair enough.
Little beards and mustaches on everything. The little Mephistopheles. I think that's what that combo is, the Mephistopheles. Huh? No, it wasn't that one. No, maybe it was, actually. The beard of evil. I remember right, that's Gordon Kyman's. Yep, he went for the Mephistopheles as well. Bald head, Mephistopheles beard. On a mountain in Barovia. Pissing himself and screaming about Mystra's eyelids. You know, we know that Gale has done the do with Mystra. And when his hand is getting cut off, he screams out, "Mystra's eyelids!" What about her eyelids interested him so? Is Gale a freak?
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Neither would I, really. I still haven't gotten that far in the game, but I have the strangest feeling that the story, you know, so far it sounds all like, oh, wayward lovery, but it's gonna turn into Rose from 2.5 Men any second now. I can smell it. And damn, that was a reference. That was a fucking man. For those who do not know, Rose is an obsessive stalker that the main character Charlie slept with once, years ago, in his usual nighttime escapades. And she wouldn't leave. The series, or his time in the series, draws to an end when she finally does worm her way into his heart, marries him, and then murders him. It was very school days. She was a yandere, as the anime watchers would call her. Okay.
We're just waiting for William to get back, yeah?
Yep. This is correct.
Let's see.
Cheebus Crimble, William.
Jeebus Lorenzo.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I.
I know who Cheebus Crimble is.
Who's Jeebus Crimble?
He's a gnomish glong orgler.
Alright.
Okay. He didn't bite. He didn't fall for the bait.
I debated on whether or not to ask.
You were just
Alright.
gonna get another bit of nonsense that you were going to
Fair
be
enough.
tempted to ask about.
So how is everybody, by the way?
Not bad.
Chilling.
Okay, good to hear. You doing anything interesting in the last week?
No.
Oh,
On my head. We lead very boring lives, William.
Fair enough. Hey, comical.
Yeah, man. The emissary of hell.
I don't know why that's
Who
funny.
doesn't?
Yeah, he's got a gun. The spider gun.
You may have won this time, Doc Ock, but I've got my ultimate weapon, Spider-Man from an alternate universe where he carries a gun. Hey, how you doing?
When you said, I thought that was part of it. I thought it was going to be like, but I've got, this gun. Whoa. Yeah. What now?
That may be true, Spider-Man, but I've got, I can't remember how the video goes exactly. But let's see. I've got an alternate version Green Goblin that points out the moral implications. What about you, Uncle Ben? Oh no. Well, that brings me to my second alternate weapon, the Spider-Man from an alternate universe who carries a gun, and he has no moral implications. Yeah, my Uncle Ben is fine. Well, what about this one? The Doc Ock where everyone wears a bulletproof vest. Oh, it's so funny, but so stupid.
That sounds really dumb. That's great.
Yeah.
God, where is it?
That's a great argument, Spider-Man, but unfortunately, I have a demon core.
Oh God.
It's too late. Well, Spider-Man, that is it. 3 days later.
That inflection reminds me of like the This is my Pokemon, Batman. I can do what I want with it. No, Joker, no.
Let's see. There we
You
go.
can't do that to a Vaporeon, Joker.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They're the most compatible.
Oh, there
You
it
can
is. I
Look
found
at
it.
them all night long. Oh,
yes. Okay, first of all, rude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that one you're talking about with the, The Vaporeon
The
one, 'cause
Spider-Man?
No, the Vaporeon one. Because
Uh.
I've actually not seen that and guessed where it was going.
It's like a little punny, actually, or like, you know, like the one that the Pokemon that you're definitely supposed to hug.
Hug, very, very close, very heavy hug. Yes, yes. Perfect. Oh, the Lopunny. It's Comical's favorite.
Not exactly, but sure. If you want to believe that.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemons, Batman. I can do whatever I want with. Joker, no.
I mean, reading those dex entries, I'm guessing they just say, if you make that calculated risk and it backfires, that's all you. We will just put your body in the incinerator and not talk about it too much, because, you know, that Gardevoir GF is all fun and games until you're in a bad mood one day, and then she's in a worse mood, and then that worsens your mood, and then she kills you with her chest horn.
I don't understand how the Pokemon world still exists with some of those entries. Like it literally says in one that Gardevoir can create black holes.
Yeah.
Average Pokemon moment.
Like Slugma and Magmar are both. Slugma and Magmar are in like the 4-digit temperatures.
Slugma balls.
The old
funny thing.
The old sayings. The dex is written by kids. They don't know shit.
Slugma balls. So listen, you don't have balls. I'll grow them so that you can slugma them.
Anyways. So who remembers what happened last section?
We mostly did a bit of
Me
shopping
and you guy?
and some bullshit, and we met
Shopping and bullshit.
we
Phenomenal.
met with Dirk Spudkin of the Spudkins. Very odd, kind of brain, please come back, Columbo-esque dwarfman. Possible verified Santa. We don't know yet.
He's in the running, the vote.
He may or may not be insane. Absolutely barking mad. Woof woof, out to the doghouse goes the brain.
Mad? I was mad once. They put me in a room.
No.
With rats.
Mad? I was mad once.
William, I swear to God.
They put me in a room with rats, and the rats made me mad. I have never seen that post. I've just heard people saying it over and over again. And now it's trapped in my head too.
It's like a drug.
But yeah, we're going
It's like
down.
meth.
We're also doing a job, like, now. I believe we were doing security for a shipment at the docks, or...
Oh yeah! Yeah, for Yawning Portal guy.
Yeah.
For
Darren
Hall.
For Walmart.
The dude.
Great
Darren?
value
The dude.
brand
The guy.
Duran.
The guy.
The guy
The
on
guy.
the couch.
We call him the guy.
I'm simply known as the guy.
Couch dude.
So, when I was saying that, I had one image in my head, and it was Buzz Lightyear saying, "Eating some piping hot schmoes." That smile he did. Just the up and down head smile, as he said schmoes instead of s'mores.
I love the image of Rashal the page turner. It's so stupid. He's like, haha, look at this book I've got.
One moment, I need to find out. I haven't looked at it in a long time.
So, like, my secret weapon, this book. Look at how badass I am.
It says here that
I'm
you're
so
a
cool.
bitch.
You know what that it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like he's like half trying to air guitar on the book.
Look at this passage here. Do you know what that says? It says you're a beta cuck.
What isn't that like? Isn't there like another video with like Shadow calling?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh
Because you're a
god,
beta cuck.
God. Sometimes I wonder why humanity's still allowed to live on this planet.
Allowed by what? If there's some overarching force, we'd probably be a lot happier and more sane. It's on whoever fucking left us here. How dare
Anyways,
you do what's his name? Xanu? I don't know. Alien god guy.
Xenu, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So, for the recap, I have a inspiration freaky.
Hot damn, I'm gonna need that. Because I haven't spent my
And
last
yeah.
one. Dirk.
Hoarding them.
Dirk Spudkin, I present upon you the grand inspiration of the elven tomfoolery, doing many wavy finger movements.
You know, on behalf of the Deeps, I gladly accept. And he sort of like grabs one of your fiddly little fingers and gets you into like a pinky swear. There we go.
You should know that that is the symbol of both a hag's promise and a wizard's pact, so we're bound by this now, otherwise your skin will fall off. I've said it, now it's true. Scampers off.
Was that because of the hag's promise or the wizard's pact?
She never answered.
She's
That's the
gone.
veracity of that statement. I choose not to believe it. Good day.
Fun fact, these are actual canonical things in D&D.
But yes, so, you guys are at the docks, waiting for the ship to arrive.
Come on, boat. I can see you on the horizon, and you're just growing very, very,
That's
very
right, yeah, we
slowly.
parted. Yeah, last time we parted ways to grab some lunch. And
Nice.
we decided to meet back up at the boat.
This fish is awful. They didn't salt it. The breading's soggy. Horrible. Still eats it.
Nice. But yes, so. Yeah, after lunch, you guys will head to the dock, where you do actually see, as people are unloading it, the ship, mostly, you see a couple of wine barrels, but a lot of them seem to be like smaller, let's see. A lot of them seem to be rather smaller barrels, like quarter barrels, or I don't remember what they're. Small barrels, like holding like maybe a gallon.
holding
They
finer
have-
alcohols and liquids.
Sweats.
She was thinking about that wine.
And yeah, as you remember, last time you were told that he was getting in some rather exotic ingredients, for a few specials one of his cooks wanted to run.
It's actually just a whole lot of drugs.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Exotic ingredients.
He got Dream Lily.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we can sell them out drugs.
I'm Dr. Roxelle. I do cocaine. God damn it, Metalocalypse. Anyways.
I love that movie. That movie, that show, and that also has a movie, I think.
I don't remember. Don't remember, honestly. But yeah, you head over to the where they're. You head over to the carts where they have, and they're unloading the barrels. I assume you present the writ that Durnan gave you.
Yeah, strong guys, go. Go, move those barrels. Yeah. Yeah. He's
All these
doing this in
license
the
smuggling,
background
all
while
these
someone
sailors.
else. Yeah, he's
Just
doing
gonna
this in
hand
the
over the
background.
bit of paper to. I assume there's someone like at the bottom of on the dock near the ship who looks
Yeah, there's-
important.
you do actually. You do also see like a few of like regular guardsmen, seemingly taking up positions around the carts as well. Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll just go up to the most official-looking person. You know, not a guard, like who looks to be a member of the crew, and present the writ. It's like, hello, we're Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, we're hired by Durnan? Yes, Durnan. Hello, we're hired by Durnan to help protect the cargo.
He'll like look it out. Sorry.
I just got there in the end. Who's the guy who hired me earlier today? Oh, I can't remember.
I don't know why, but just, I'm thinking of you saying that in character. Yeah, I got that right. Like, fucking
Pause, like,
face.
hey, we were hired by pause, mid-sentence, finger up, like, Durnan, Durnan. Yep, got it right.
Like fucking Spaceballs or something.
Little fist
This
bump, like,
this
yeah, so
group
awesome.
he slices and fist bumps you. This group is a Spaceballs collection of dumbasses. I mean,
God. I want to watch that movie. Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I want to watch that movie.
Oh yeah.
I love Mel.
Same.
I love Mel Brooks. Anyways. Oh yeah, the guy will, like looks over the little writ, nods at you, and he tells you. Again. He nods at you and tells you. Oh yeah, we're just here to offload it from the ship. You guys will be over there with the porters and the guards.
Alright then. Have a nice day, sir. I'll take the writ back and walk over to... Assuming everyone is following me, walk over to the rest of all the people and rinse, repeat, present the writ. Hello, we've been hired by Durnan to help guard the package. Fuck. Yep, we're going with package. I can't do words today, okay? Unless this is Akaelos' new vibe today. He's just not having a great day. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He can't figure out the right words for anything. He's like,
yeah. He turns the other way.
Oh,
Slicen's
no.
been standing over his shoulder this entire time.
And Dirk just sort of comes up and puts like a puffy gloved hand on your shoulder. He says,
Very stealthy.
"That's okay. That's okay. We're here to run security for Darren's shipment."
You see. You see that the person you go up to is a rather dark-skinned woman, almost black. You see that her eyes look almost like they're actually like turquoise. They're not colored turquoise. It looks like there's a pair of turquoise stones in her head, and you see her hands seem to be made of stone as well.
Man, this woman is so much cooler than any of us are.
Slicing.
Why isn't she the protagonist?
Slicing staring at her, eyes squinting with her little lime-colored eyes. How dare you have a more outrageous eye color than me?
Doesn't his license have like black eyes?
No, look at the art. They're like lime green. Hey, technically the proper term is fey green.
Oh yeah, they're green.
Yeah. What'd you think they were black?
I don't know. I never really looked too close at them.
Fair enough.
But yes, he says, "Oh well, howdy there, y'all.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. You can call me Moon.
Bartholomew.
Y'all can call me Moon.
Bartholomew.
You'll be joining us today."
That we will. I'm gonna offer my hand. Okay, Kalos.
Yeah, and as she shakes your hand, it's probably the rather strangest thing you've ever felt, as, yeah, her hands are made of stone, even though they're, like, fully flexible and warm, like a normal hand.
I'm gonna be honest, I'd kind of forgotten about the whole stone hands bit in favor of the eye color. So, right. Something like, shit, hope that wasn't insensitive. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh god, it's a flipper.
Okay, Ron White, calm down.
I'm so glad you got that.
But yes, she'll nod to you and say, well, we just gotta make sure that we got everything. Gonna be about a half hour here. Make sure everything's offloaded. Make sure that we got the route planned and things like that. So how are y'all today?
What's the weather like currently?
It's a very light snow right now.
Alright.
You are on the docks, so it is like rather windy. The warmth of the ocean, along with the cold of like the. Yes, you guys have started the job.
I put my ear warmers on wrong, and now they're chafing.
It's been
On the one hand, I got visually molested by an elf earlier today. But on the other, I got to see one of the good uns at Darren's bar. So sapphires and whatchamacallit,
Oh no,
sapphires
it's
and
infected you
opals.
too.
It's an even day.
Who the fuck is this?
He's slicing, creeping up around and behind Spudkin.
Oh yeah, I assume Ligo rocks up at some point.
Yeah, you guys would have met up probably
Oh, okay.
sometime during lunch.
Just snakes around.
Everybody just kind of shimmies in at once.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Ligo and Ivory have both not met Dirk yet.
Yeah, Lego has heard that there's a new member. Didn't know he was this.
Like
Didn't
Uh,
say he was probably
Yeah,
insane.
he spins around and again looks a bit like he spins on his heel and sort of clicks it together and sort of offers a hand. Oh there, Dirk Spudkin. The Deep sent me, as did Dernan.
he's
Is
our
he
new
drunk?
he's our new crazy
I-
homeless guy. You've been replaced, Lego.
I have a home. I have a home. You know where it is.
Just big smile.
Sure.
What sure you do.
God.
Yeah, Lego will like welcome. He just shakes Dirk's hand.
It's warm,
Troll,
it's strong, it's friendly.
could
Gives it a
you describe
perfunctory
your
steak and let's go. Oh, right. Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, well, right now Dirk is basically dressed up for the winter, which means,
He's a sphere.
yeah, big voluminous jacket, looks sort of sphere-like right now. Bright red fuzzy cloak. Puffy hat with just the longest, widest, most impractical ear flaps you've ever seen, sort of like hiding most of his face except for his bulbous nose and this medium-ish beard. It's oddly enough it's a little bit shorter on one side than the other, probably indicating he got into a fight at some point, or there's a bit of uneven growth in the family. Doesn't want to talk about it. Shut up. And
Slicing takes
and
note of this.
from underneath the coat is a few sacks and a holster for a weapon of some kind. He seems rather
Hey,
affable. He seems rather affable. Apparently, he's getting on with Elise, if that means anything, good or bad to you. But yeah, that is Dirk Spudkin. Oh, and typical to dwarves, he is about as wide as he is tall, and he's not very tall. He comes up to about Elise's. He comes up to Elise's whatever's. Can someone spell it out phonetically? Not
As
cinnamon.
license.
That's license.
He comes up to Eslicen's boobs.
Nice, I remember this discussion.
Oh, that's right.
He's
yeah.
shorter than his
Still.
lesson.
Yeah.
Understood.
I mean, Slicing's...
Who is an elf that is very short.
Slicing's 5'6", which is short for an elf, yeah.
So I want to say, let's see here. He is 4'4".
My God.
Damn.
So yeah, even for a dwarf, he's a little.
I
He's
am.
a little short.
I'm 2 feet above you.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
honestly actually means that he's a little bit wider than he is tall right now.
So yeah, comical. Go ahead and describe your character.
Oh, okay. I was not prepared for this. So, I mean, you see a very big blue dragonborn. I mean, I guess a lot of it is the same as his art. He wears a coat, something that maybe looks like a jacket. Pockets. It was almost underneath and like strapped to his back is like a sword on his on his back on a hilt instead of like on the side. It's on his back. Also there is no duck. Don't keep talking about the duck. There is
I was
no
gonna
duck.
bring
Don't
up
talk
the
for
duck.
me.
There's the duck. You see the little blue duck? That's his duck. It follows him everywhere. We call it
That
that. It's very nice. It squeaks
there
adorable.
is no duck. The duck is a lie.
What about the
He's just
cake?
pretending. It embarrasses him a little.
I serve judgment upon the existence or lack thereof of this blue duck until later.
His license is your cue.
Oh, don't worry. Things will happen later.
And I'm guessing that as you guys head to the dock is where you would meet Ivory.
It's likely.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
Uh,
New face.
Oh yeah, he says the slight, I guess, slightly oblong sphere spins around again and offers its hand. Offers his hand. Dirk
Yeah, she'll
Spudkin!
take it. She
Yeah,
Look
shakes
at a new
the...
short person.
Oh, hi. Ivory. Ivory's fine.
Oh, lovely. Nice to meet you.
Picked up a new phone.
Uh,
Nice to meet you as well, likewise. I see
Yeah.
you've picked up a new individual. Is somebody new for Slicin to hang out with? There's the slate down.
slow.
Have you
Yeah, I
found a
guess which
replacement
means
for
you're actually.
Lancaster already?
he's still shaking your hand with the mention of hanging out with Ice Leeson.
Slicin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he slices and sort
German
of it causes
ice
to
tells
falter
many
a little bit, and he
lies.
says, "Never let her take me to the never. Do not leave me alone with her. I need some time to recover."
If Slicin walks up to... Oh, don't worry, Dirk. Hand
I
on
will.
his shoulder. You can never escape. And then just starts walking over to
It's all
Ivory
right.
like she didn't just say that.
Well, no, they're standing next. They're
Yeah.
handshaking right now. They're like,
Turns to Ivory like she didn't just say that. And then she reaches over and plucks something off your shoulder. By the way, thanks for bringing Lyco's duck. It's a low blue duck.
yeah, no problem.
There you go, Lyco.
It matches your scales rather excellently. Where'd you find such a blue duck? I've never seen its like before.
Yeah, me neither. I've been meaning to ask that.
There
Does
is no
Lego
duck.
collect ducks?
Oh, it's right there. The duck.
I
I'm not
hope.
gonna. I'm not gonna say shit to you or to anyone here.
I hope one day the
You know what?
original.
He'll open up about it at some point. I think his duck is very special to him, and doesn't appreciate it
There's
when
no
we bring it
duck.
up to him.
What are you talking about, Lyco? It's right there.
Anyway,
Maybe
much as
I've
I hate
forgotten
to,
something, but what is this joke about a duck?
His character art.
There's a duck in the there's a duck in the profile picture.
Oh yeah, on the shoulder. I see that now.
I hope
Yeah.
that someday the original artist happens upon this VOD and I just see it as a comment on the YouTube upload of just, I'm so happy that you all obsessed over the duck. His name is da-da-da. And he was very beloved.
We need the
during our
duck lore.
campaign. Yeah,
We need the duck lore.
exactly.
I knew the moment I picked this out and I cropped it to a full token that you're all gonna obsess over this duck. I
you
tried
should
not
have
to
just like
bring
blanked
attention
it
to
out.
Yeah.
Just put a fucking
I'm not
You
gonna-
cinder
have
bar
only
on it.
yourself to blame.
And put a
it. I'm
black
not gonna
box in the
just
middle of your.
Photoshop to do that.
I mean, you can use MS Paint, but yeah. But no, you
Anyways.
got double tap.
Alright, much as I hate to let Lie go off the hook, we should get going before we're late.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't
Cue
worry.
all the other stuff
Spudkin.
that definitely happened after this.
Don't worry, Spudkin. You can't escape.
Yeah, Ivory, could you describe your character?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So, Ivory is a bit taller than Slicin is. More definitely has more more of a tan complexion, blonde hair pulled up into two buns. Can't really see what she usually is wearing right now because she's winter. She's just kind of winter clothing up because snow, cold. She has kind of this grayish blue, these more so, grayish blue eyes. Wears a set of leather gloves with gold insignias on the palms, and then a plain silver medallion that just hangs off of the neck. A lot of little braids, a lot of excess things, and she seems weirdly giddy given the whole situation. Almost seems too friendly to be in this company.
I don't know why. I really like that description. Seems too friendly to be with this group.
To me, it like
I'll
you
have
would
I'm a
think that
perfectly
either
lovable
you would
person.
think that either like she would have given up by this point, given the crowd at the moment, or no, really, you would have thought she'd given up by this point, but no, she's having a great time.
No matter how annoying Slicin is, at least her sentiment is, new friend.
True,
Is
that's true.
audible
Optimists have no place here.
gasp.
All right,
I don't know
so
why that makes it even funnier. New friend.
Yo. That reminds me, I need to go visit Lancaster.
And yeah, so you guys, fast forward again a little bit to the back to meeting Moon. She told you guys that it'll be about a half hour with like all the checks and stuff. What do you want to do in the meantime?
Slicin just seriously contemplates how many drugs are in that box.
I mean, I cleared the rest of the day for this, so we can do whatever, really.
Guys, what do you think's in the box?
You know,
You
I
think it's
haven't
more
really given it
drugs?
much thought. Wait, they're transporting drugs?
It's one of those nailed
Uh,
together wooden crates. What if it's
Oh,
like
have
an
you-
exotic animal?
Oh, have they not told
Wait.
you that story yet?
No?
Maybe don't talk about our crimes in front of everyone else.
You are in
You
the
guys
middle of a
you're
busy
committing
job.
crimes?
I've never.
Well, actually,
committed a
technically, no, it wasn't a crime, but sketchy.
We stopped the crime. Just so you know.
I will have
Sketchily.
you know that I have never been convicted of a crime. In
I have,
Waterdeep.
technically. Wait, was that a crime? I need to consider this further.
I've never been convicted of a
I'm
crime
just
in
gonna-
Waterdeep.
Well, I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that for right now. Okay.
Alright, so. Is everyone else, like, is this a situation where you have the one clear anime protagonist and you have a bunch of random brown and black haired people?
Yeah,
Or, like,
Ivory's
the other members of the guard?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I believe that seems to be the general vibe.
So. Well, No, we're all pretty weird.
Yeah,
I'm a pretty
Actually,
standard
yeah.
satyr, but I am also a satyr, so.
at the same, yeah.
We're like if all the all the like Yu-Gi-Oh main characters stood in a room together.
God.
Why are you right though? Why are
I guess
you right?
Ligo's a pretty average dragonborn, I guess.
You're all a bunch of weirdos.
Yes.
The enemy
I'm a
stand
Tony.
user could be anyone. The enemy stand users.
Oh god. Hey, Slice looks normal from a distance.
And then she starts talking.
Yeah.
And then she starts talking, yeah, for real.
Did you mean Bakura? Troll?
Yes, yes.
Hey,
Anyway.
Bakura! Okay.
In that case, I
Anyway.
guess I'll just participate in the discussion of the route.
Yeah, so I was to say I was gonna review the route with the
I assume it's
delivery
basically just.
people, and also look over the boxes for maybe any sort of markings.
I assume it's just a straight shot down the way of the dragon.
Yeah, it's gonna be this basically.
Alright, guys, so here's what we do. Everyone pick a box and sit on it.
And we're just gonna, I'm assuming we're doing this just to pass time.
Sure.
You trying to hatch the boxes or something?
If this box hatches like an egg, I will be so giddy, so horrified, and then so disinterested in a matter of 12 seconds.
You're so funny, Slicin'.
Why do you think I'm funny?
Nazi's licensed thought process of, oh my god,
Don't worry
child.
about it.
Oh my god, a child. Oh my god, a
A
child.
child.
my
The 5 stages of grief, all at once.
My new baby. Oh, my new baby. My new baby.
A child, how unexpected. A child. Oh god, I have to take care of a child? Fuck it, whatever. Just a kid.
No, I don't. Abandons it.
Oh,
I'm so glad you're
no,
impulsive.
Oh, hey,
Alright.
look, a child. Oh god, I have to get rid of a child now. Damn it.
You have any idea how difficult this is gonna be?
Especially in water deep.
Is it just the one wagon, or are there like multiple crates of stuff?
There are about it looks to be about 3 wagons right now.
Okay. And how many guards are there, other than us?
There seem to be 3 guardsmen per wagon, so 9 total.
Somebody remind me where exactly we're taking this stuff? I don't remember.
The awning portal.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
All right. It distracts the miller. Oh god. I just said leave it on someone's doorstep, but goddamn.
Get rid of it.
Oh,
The Sturge flew
Anyway.
in. That's the 5th one this month.
Anyways. So yes. After a while, you guys will get the all clear that you guys are going to be heading out. What kind of positions do you guys want to take?
What's the transfer tape?
3 carts.
Where exactly are we again? Like in which street?
You guys are currently right here.
I was drawing.
Oh, I was on a different part of the map. All right.
Let's see, and this will take us like 2 hours to get there, won't it?
It could, yes.
I mean, there's a lot of us. Some of us can like be stationary, watch overhead, and some of us can like watch while
Slicing.
we're going with the carts.
Well, we should, maybe, I don't know, we could have someone riding with the carts. Are the guards riding with the carts, or are they walking around it, or?
One guard is on the cart, the other 2 are on either side of it. Left and
Slicing becomes a smaller crate atop the middle crate.
it's in a completely different style.
No, say normal crate, normal crate. Come on, she's not that sloppy.
No, I'm making a joke of like, oh yeah, these are clearly crates from Port Nyanzaru. Becomes one from
Local Waterdeep. Baldur's Gate,
Or
Baldurian
like,
Crate.
like a dwarven crate.
Oh man. It's made out of mushroom wood.
Alright.
Mushroom
thing?
wood.
Mushroom.
Made out of concrete. Anyways.
So, I guess that's pretty good. I guess his Lyson can pretend to be a crate on one of them while keeping a lookout. The rest of us can just be maybe by the middle crate, I suppose, on either side, so that we can get to either end easily.
Okay.
Anyone else have any ideas?
Sounds fine to me.
Actually, okay, tell you
Nope.
what, how about, instead, I'm going to draw a quick diagram.
How big are these crates?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's mostly barrels. A few of them are like the normal standard 40-gallon wine barrel. There's one that looks to be probably around like 200 or 300 gallons. That's probably like that one probably has like a cart all to its own.
Yeah.
Then there's a few that are like just one gallon. There is actually a single crate itself, but most of it is barrels. And that crate is about 2 foot squared or 2 foot cubed, so 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot.
Yeah. Okay, see, Ice License going to have to become a barrel amongst the swarm for this to work.
How about that? That way it's a bit more evenly distributed.
Wizard in the middle.
Wizard in the middle strats.
The front cart is the one with like all the smaller barrels in the crate. The middle cart is the one with like the regular sized barrels, and the crate and the one in the back is the single massive barrel.
Good, the hardest one to steal.
Yep.
Someone might just stab a hole in it though, which would be unfortunate.
It'd also
Very
be
unfortunate.
that would be like the pettiest dick move ever.
Just on the
"Alright,
way out.
I can't steal it. I'm just gonna poke a hole in the damn thing.
Well, actually, it's full of alcohol, right? Just set it on fire.
No. Wine doesn't catch fire.
Oh, it's
very
wine.
easily. Yeah. At least as far as you're aware. It could be ale.
I don't know if
Uh,
ale catches fire either, to be honest.
Important question.
I can see wine not burning though.
Yes.
Is Dirk actually pulling items too large to fit in his coat out, or is that flavor?
He said that.
Is Dirk actually pulling items that are too large to fit inside of his coat out of his coat, or is that just
It's a coat of
silliness? Yeah, is this a
It
coat
was
of
a coat
holding?
of holding. I love that.
Oh,
It's
God.
Hammer's coat.
flavor
Coat of mini
for
pockets.
it's flavor for right now.
Okay, handy Haver's coat. Any day.
Yeah, but
Is it like Mr.
I do
Kretzel?
love that. I
Like-
love that flavoring though. I do love that flavoring though. Just a coat that is offered.
Yeah. I did that before with Mr. Kret.
It's pretty great. It's ingenious. I love it. 10
I
out
like
of 10.
that too, actually.
I remember I wanted
Well,
it.
That would be such a
playing with-
fun like reskin of a classic magic item. Make it more
Yeah,
fun,
well,
you know.
Guys,
I'm just having a little bit of fun with the whatchamacallit, the abstract nature of inventory management in D&D.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Honestly, do it.
Like we got fucking hammer space by default, so it's like, you know what? This puffy coated son of a bitch, he's gonna be
Hammer
just gonna
Hey.
space.
pull out Just pull a mallet out of his ass and just don't question it.
Hey,
You don't get
hide
to
those stuff in
question
your
it.
boots.
Don't
make
question
you
it.
make
He
you
has to
taller.
carry the weight, so it's all within rules.
The first incarnation of Mr. Kret's top hat being a bag of holding. Good times. Watch as I pull 400 gold out of my hat.
I mean, you can do that. You just like super glue it on the inside.
Sure.
Right now, it just offers no mechanical advantage, and like this is a world saturated in background magic anyway. So why the fuck not?
Oh god, his coat's got like
For real.
phosphorus.
I've just discovered the robe of useful items.
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Oh, I love that robe. It's one of my favorite items.
Which one?
The
This is
robe
just an
piece.
The
iron
robe of
door.
useful items.
Oh yeah, that shit's fucking great. It's so cool.
Never
It's
got
not
one
just an
before.
iron door. It's an iron door that you can set itself into a wall up to a foot thick.
Yep.
So you
Or
can
two
just
Which
be on
is-
the side.
Just two mastiffs.
Yeah.
You just pull two dogs out of your coat.
They're not your dogs. They're just
great.
confused. They're like, what the
Jeez.
fuck
They're
am I?
just-
Like, I was just created. Who am I?
They are your dogs.
Existentially confused dogs.
That you teach how to curse.
Have you never wanted
I sure-
the power to just pull dogs out of nowhere?
I
I
think
don't
everybody.
think
You know what?
I don't think anyone should have that power.
The thing I love the most is the hole. You can literally Looney Tunes it and just grab a hole off of like your pouch, make it bigger, and throw it on the ground for someone to fall in.
Perfect.
It's literally a Looney Tunes item.
Ah, good.
Alright. So, anyone have any other suggestions to this arrangement provided?
My original plan to make the biggest barrel look like an even bigger barrel isn't going to work because it's not wide enough, so...
Wait, I assume that the barrel is like that on the cart. Ignore my horrible drawing, please. Like that on the cart. It was very rushed.
I would assume it would
You know
be
what I mean.
standing upright, because if you did it sideways like that, it'd be a lot more difficult to fasten, and you'd be wasting a lot of space.
I don't know, I feel like it'd be easier to fasten that way because you could put ropes over it.
Or you could just lay it flat and let its own weight hold it there. You know they always
Let's see.
have...
Yeah, it would
Standard
be
shape.
let's see. Let's see. Sorry, give me a
Oh
second.
my god, you're putting so much more effort into it. You're making me look bad.
He always overdoes everything. That's his way.
It's my entire existence.
True.
Not like that.
With how large it is and how much it weighs, they would have had to have like rolled it onto the cart, so it would have been on its side.
Actually, we're
Okay.
both wrong and it's like that. For some inexplicable reason.
Oh god, how...
Sticks out 3 feet to either side. Really inconvenient. Anyway.
It'd be like that. You know what? It'd be like that sometimes.
So I was just thinking with more ways I could fuck with it. Like if you, because presumably it's strapped down and got stops. If you like cut the stops and then, cut the straps, pulled the stops out and just rolled it off down the street.
I mean...
Running on top of it backwards.
I worked factory work, and OSHA would not be happy about that barrel laying there like that, in a way that could roll
You think
out the
OSHA
straps.
exists?
No,
OSHA
but-
would fucking
Get a load of
despise
this
some of the shit
guy.
I've seen happen on my work site. We watched this
I know.
guy in what was basically a forklift place a... Okay, right, so big container here, right? People were using for smoker. Like, people are coming in and out here, and they just put like a massive cable drum like that, and I couldn't see any way it was secured. They just plopped it down on top.
Ooh.
Oh,
Couldn't just
God.
fully roll off it. We were saying like, I'm never gonna walk in front of that container again.
Yeah, that is how you like. They don't even break anything. That just crushes your skeleton.
I know, you just die. Like, it was massive. Like, at
just
least a
turn
meter across. Anyway,
You just turn into dust.
instantly pulverized.
You should have aimed for
Okay.
that.
So, that's how we're going. Let's go!
Alrighty then. Or wine barrel flavored with Dragonborn.
Hey, one.
Oh, that's
one
funny.
less barrel up. What?
Ligo was saying, "What if someone hides in one of the barrels?"
Oh.
And Dirk was like, "You'd have to empty out one of the barrels to
Okay.
to
and
be
then
able to
I-
hide
I
inside."
missed the
is-
message
One,
above that and
yeah.
was like, oh, is someone gonna get, like, minced and thrown in the barrel? And I was like, oh, it depends on how many vampire customers he gets, but no.
Yeah, these license aren't pretending to be a barrel.
Okay, so,
Oh yeah, that does remind me. Last session, you guys did find a guy who got all his blood drank.
Yeah, that's
Mm,
right.
yeah,
The-
by
the same
It's
thing.
Wait, what?
alleged.
Wait,
Alleged
what?
vampire.
Hold on, wait, back up.
vampires!
It is
Hey, guys,
alleged
back up.
vampire.
Yeah.
Back up a second.
Hello
Wait.
there, good sir. Would you be interested in purchasing some vampires?
I am so glad that there is ample evidence of me walking around in sunlight, or I would be so fucking suspicious about that.
Of yourself?
No.
But yeah, Nick, when the group was heading over to Ligo's apartment, a little bit down the street from him, there was a gnome who had been insanguinated.
Oh. Okay. Lovely. You'll love to see it.
Oh, with, like, bite marks in the neck, so, like, 100% vampires.
Oh yeah.
Or, I don't know, thralls or something.
Without a doubt, this man's been vampired.
He's been vamped.
Without a, it was basically he was drained
Been
like a
M&M'd,
stuck.
as
It was drained like a stuck pig, minus all of the struggling, minus all of the strugglings.
They're right
Oh, you
outside
know.
my apartment. The fuck?
But yeah,
I feel
I know, it was
pick
so
a spot.
inconsiderate. You should really give him a piece of your mind.
Pick a spot
How dare he
outside in
die
the
on
cot,
your
you
doorstep.
lovable ding dong. Some of these are a good year, and they need to get to the bar.
Sure, whatever the little Santa says. Let's do this.
Who's Santa?
You know, verified Santa of the year. You don't remember the whole competition that's
I-
hosted by the city
I
every year?
know about that, but who is Santa? The carts are moving.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about DC Santa now.
Oh, the
Oh.
badass who fights past everyone.
Yeah, the one who fights past all of the defenses of fucking Apocalypse just to hand deliver coal to Darkseid.
Ho ho,
Naughty
bitch!
list.
God,
Oh, Merry Christmas, you little bitch. Here's your
I don't
coal.
know. I don't know what's more badass in that scenario: Santa for having the balls to like hand deliver the coal to Darkseid, or the reindeer who can somehow outpace God technology. Like, holy shit, man!
Hey, Freaky, can his license do selective illusions that only certain people can see? Or certain people
No.
cannot see?
I I do not have that power yet, and even if I did, it would be... There's only one spell that does that, which is
That's a
Phantasmal
shame.
Force, and it would only be one person can see it.
That really sucks.
Yeah. Out this
Okay.
As soon as you know it's an illusion, you can see through it, though.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be funny to have
He was
like
talking about
yourself be an
selective.
illusion of a barrel for everyone except one guard who's just like, what the fuck is this woman doing?
Yeah.
Fucking cart. Oh god, what's going on? Like, why is no one else reacting?
I mean, I'm
That
sure
would
that's
be really
happening
funny.
already, because somebody's bound to... Well, no, they saw her do it, so they know.
Yeah, so you'd be transparent for everyone else.
Yeah, she
But
did.
you can still tell there's an illusion, so.
Yeah. The problem... There's the issue. It's like, A, she didn't hide it, but even if she did, the only time somebody would probably be rolling a check would be if they take inventory and they're like, why do we have an extra barrel? And even then they would have to think, oh, maybe it's an illusion, I should check.
Which isn't gonna happen,
Yeah.
realistically speaking. I mean, maybe in a
And
world of
then,
magic that would
and
occur
even
to
if
you,
they, and even if they failed, it's still like, well, all right, let's grab it and put it in the in the bar, and then they just
True.
grab her.
Hey, that's my ass.
but grabs, like, goes to grab barrel, lifts
It
up
was not her
woman,
ass.
just like, what?
Puts hand on shoulder, hey, that's my ass.
Oh god, it's so bony.
A slicing canonically has a bony ass.
Head comes out of the barrel, you can prove nothing. The barrel walks away.
Now I'm just imagining as Lyson in like one of those pour barrels. You know what I mean?
In one of the what barrels?
Oh yeah.
The pour barrel, like the cartoon thing where like the person who loses all their money is just wearing a barrel
Oh, yes, yes,
with two
yes.
straps.
The destitute barrel, yes, yes.
That thing that one Greek guy did.
I don't think that's what he did. I think he just walked around straight up naked with his dogs and lived in a barrel otherwise. It was Diogenes, by the way.
I freaking love Diogenes. Anyways. So yes, you guys will start to head out. The Metal Gear alert noise. That's one of my favorite video game sound effects. I have that as my
You
text
have,
tone actually.
I believe you have it as your like email notification.
No, I have the. I don't. I have. It's either my text note or it's my email. Yeah. I think my Discord is the shotgun sound effect from the original Resident Evil 2 from the PS1. Anyways, not important.
Now, this is what makes this look
So
good.
what, Freaky?
Nah, I'm sorry, I was drawing his licensed hair on the little red stick man over there, but there was no way to make it look good.
It's a stick man. It's not going to.
No, make the hair look like it should be there at all. Things can look shit, but they have to look consistently shit.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Murderer inside Big Barrel.
Ooh,
Okay.
Alright, so
So,
you guys will head off. You see that there are also 3 porters per cart, so 9 total. So 18 people all told with you. Wind Waker stuff. And yeah, you guys will start to head off. Let's see. You circle around the docks, heading up to Spicer's Street, up to the Way of the Dragon.
Jack Spicer?
Is that a Is that a Shaolin Showdown reference?
Yes.
God damn it.
I'm glad you remembered the name.
I couldn't remember for a second. Shaolin Showdown. Anyways. Yeah, you guys will make it to the corner of Spicer and Way of the Dragon. And it will actually take a
Such
couple of
stupid
minutes.
thing to say, I'm sorry. It's the name of the street. Continue.
Yeah, and you guys will make it down this. You guys will make it to that corner, and it will take a couple of minutes for you guys to actually get down, make that turn, as there does seem to be a slight issue on that corner with a group of people, where a group of people seems to be arguing. Let's see.
Idiots.
Excuse me.
The porters on the back are just doing like a beep, 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 beep.
Minor
Beep,
illusion,
beep.
like blinking, backing up, like the blinking
Yep.
red lights on the back of a
Yep.
vehicle.
Exactly, the red lights. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
It's using Toll the Dead. Boom, boom, boom. People are dying rapidly.
Pigeons dropping out of the sky.
God, dead birds. A trail of dead birds.
Though actually, it appears that the sound, so maybe you're just killing off the porters. You only get 3 dongs per cart. You gotta make them count.
You're right. I do. Listen, guys, this is for safety. You're making the ultimate sacrifice for these people.
OSHA would appreciate it.
Yes. OSHA thanks you for your care and effort.
Oh god.
What's OSHA?
OSHA is the name of the great
Eh.
god of safety.
He's my
It's kind of bad
cousin.
at his job.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
That's because I made it up on the spot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Roll a perception check.
Details, ooh-ah, details, ooh-ah.
Everyone? Or...
Whoever's interested.
Slicin loves other people's business.
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
Well, neither of us can see shit, so I hope you do well. Oh, thank God. Dirk carrying the team.
Oh, we're doing
Yeah.
perception checks.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
hi.
is.
If
He
you
is
want to.
running. He is running. He is in the Overwatch position. He's actually in. He's
You know,
actually in
it's
one
not-
of the positions of one of those
It's
porters.
not the natural one, so I'm
Oh.
fine with that.
Don't worry,
no.
I almost did that natural one. You're welcome.
My go now.
Where are you, Dirk?
Hold on, sorry.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to, look at these two, notice that clearly there's nothing suspicious about... Well, no, there's nothing suspicious, but nothing looks odd about them with my 12, assumedly. And then I'm gonna just watch the barrels instead, that are, like, on the cart. This cart.
Let's see. From what you can see, it seems to be a group of people from the Bakers Guild having an argument with a group of people from the Dung Sweepers Guild. As you see that there is a rather large amount of baked goods seemingly having been spilled on the ground. Let's see, the lowest perception of the party.
Where along the trail is this?
You're tied with Liger. Wait, aren't you an elf? Don't
I
you
have a
proficiency
3.
in perception? Is that just me being stupid?
Yeah, she does. That's with proficiency.
Yes,
Oh.
that is with
Unfortunately.
proficiency. We just
Unfortunately.
stuck in wisdom.
I used all of my
Plus
good
one.
rolls the last time I played. That's just how this goes.
Oh my god, you... Wait, actually, no, you're... Okay, never mind.
I'm not using my lucky for this, I'm sorry.
I was gonna get annoyed that once more someone who, wasn't wisdom based had more wisdom than me, but you are, so it's fine.
But Derek, you are able to specifically hear what the altercation seems to be about, as it seems that the let's see,
Them dwarven ears. Obviously ain't got nothing on you.
it appears to be that the Bakers Guild people seem to be insinuating that the dung sweepers have been intentionally not cleaning in front of their store in order to for some petty reason. And that's why like the person dropped the shipment that you see on the ground.
Okay. Is there any where along the path is this, and where are we?
It's right on the corner of Way of Dragon and Spicer Street.
And there, and this spill is on the Way of the Dragon or across from Spicer Street.
It's more on Spicer Street than on the Way of the Dragon.
Yeah. So it's about like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. The Dirks thinks to himself for a second, and he looks left and looks right, and sort of seems to look inward, and then sort of mutters to himself, "Ah, crap! This sort of thing never gets quite easy, does it?"
Each
All right.
other.
Do we got anybody who's good with the talking?
I'm
Nah.
comfortable.
What sort of
It's like something
Not really on
pops
my
out of
game
the barrel.
today.
Yeah, head pops out of the barrel. Well, no, just a voice from the barrel. What sort of talking?
Do not let his license
We
talk.
need
I
to
mean,
get
it
a
might
bunch
work.
of. Need to get a bunch of.
As a-
Need to get a.
I
Need to
mean,
get this
it would be
street
kind of
clear.
funny if his license did it. I'll be honest.
I mean, actually, I take that back. His license tends to make these sorts of things work out. Go ahead. Though she's currently busy playing barrel duty, so.
What's the worst
Um,
that could happen with letting his license talk? Next time on Waterdeep, his license gets
You did
arrested
hear
for war
her actively
crimes.
yell out, "Kill each other!" when she saw them arguing.
Oh no!
Fuck it. Alright, I guess I'll fucking walk up to them. Change around. It's like, someone
Okay.
watch the crates. It's like,
His
like,
license
right,
in
like,
the crates.
Already on
yeah,
it.
watch the
As
other
long as somebody
crates.
else is.
The ones that are
Okay,
in the
fine.
front cart.
Wait, guys, are we stopping for this? Why are we stopping for this?
I assume we're still trying to go. They're just sort of blocking it up and slowing everything down.
Are they?
Yeah, they're in the way. They're in the way
Well, the
of the
faster
road.
we talk this, the faster somebody goes and deals with this, the faster we can
Yeah.
move along.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm walking over. I was be like, "Excuse me." So are they both men?
They're both women actually.
Okay. Excuse me, madams.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Progressive.
Could you please maybe move this somewhere else? You're blocking up traffic. I'm afraid we're on a bit of a timetable. I'd much appreciate it. A sort of gesture to
Delivering
the
stuff.
delivery
See.
behind me. You know how it is, boss gets
Wait.
antsy.
Please, if you really want to fight, do it in an alleyway.
I
like
see we've gone for
civilized.
extremely different vibes.
If you're gonna fight, do it like civilized people.
Please move
Shiv each
aside. If
other
you're
in an
gonna
alley.
fight, don't fucking fight each other in front of civilians. Jesus Christ.
Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
There's 3 kinds
Oh.
of correction.
Oh
There's
my
4
God.
kinds of.
I was literally just thinking about that. God damn it.
Now kiss.
Fight, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
What is that from?
I know it from Rooster Teeth.
Yeah,
okay,
I also
yes.
know it from Rooster Teeth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Okay, that was red versus blue.
Fucking Joel.
Yeah. Alright.
That man is a damn menace.
Me walks up, polite, please move. Ligo walks up, get the fuck out of the way.
He slices in the distance. Kill each other.
No, like he doesn't even say get the fuck out of the way. He's like, kill each other somewhere else. I like Ligo. Ligo's fun.
He is.
But yes, you'll see as like the dung sweep, the person from the dung sweepers guild. I am trying to, but I'm trying to clean the streets here, but she keeps, she is being completely unreasonable.
Could you clean the streets after we've passed? And could you be unreasonable after we've passed?
I think it
let's
sounds
see.
like a perfectly reasonable request.
Yeah.
I mean, the purpose of you cleaning the streets is so that people can pass easier, right? So, you know, scoot, please.
Let's
I
see.
mean, what's the big deal?
And I mean this in the nicest way possible.
Shamu, Vamanos.
Sorry, give me a
Skedeedle,
second.
skedaddle.
Skedaddle, skedoodle.
Your brain is now a noodle.
Shimmy
Well, I thought
away.
we were gonna say something else, but okay.
Skedaddle,
Back
skedoodle.
off.
Your penis is now a noodle. There you go. Is that what
Yeah,
you're
There you go.
God.
I do use the word skedaddle, skedoodle a lot in that order, and then I always have to think of something other to say than your dick is now a noodle.
Your dick is
Why?
now a poodle.
Don't cower it away from it.
a live, very angry poodle. Still attached to you.
Your dick is now a strudel.
How is that worse somehow?
I mean, it's the same as it being cut
How
off,
is that
really.
worse? I hate that.
Do you just eat
That's
the
awful.
strudel? It doesn't have the structural
See,
integrity to stay attached
that's
to
what's got me worried. That's what's got me concerned. Okay.
Can you just pull it off?
I
It's a
remember
strudel.
this one time I took this guy's pants off and he was just a strudel down there. I think he was cursed by a hag or something.
In a literal sense or
How
in a
is this
metaphorical
biologically
sense?
possible?
In a literal sense, he was a strudel. It fell right off. There's a lot of blood.
How?
It's
You know what?
it's really
Actually,
weird
never
that
mind.
it didn't fall off until after I pulled. You'd think it would have like fallen down like the pant, one of his pant legs or something. But it's
I think it
weird.
was the
Maybe the
pressure
pants
of...
were magical and they were keeping it on, and by pulling down his pants, you doomed him to a
Pants of
strudel-less life.
holding.
Yeah, it's so weird. He didn't fight it at all. I think he thought it wouldn't fall off. Maybe he
What is
didn't.
this
My question is,
conversation?
why would he? My question is,
So,
why
what do
he
they
would,
say to my
It's-
asking them to fucking move, please?
I'm so full of bullshit today.
You see as the person, one of the people from the Sweet Streepers Guild, says, "We are trying to move. We are trying to keep the street clean and clear of the ice. We can't do that with this woman yelling at us."
Just gonna turn to the woman, like,
Why-
please yell at them in 2 minutes' time instead of now. Look, we have a schedule to keep. We need to get moving. Please, just let us through. I don't want my boss to yell at me again. It's really annoying.
I I wonder what it says
One,
about me that the first thought in my head is "fuck
three.
your schedule."
Look,
Go Mega Karen.
I, tired
Mega Karen.
working man, am not the person to take your anger out on.
Okay.
Call him sexist
Is the
and
vibe I'm attempting to
refuse.
project here.
ultimate Karen.
Yeah, no, that's
guy.
fair. But yeah, as you roll a persuasion check, please, Ligo. Not Ligo, Akalos.
What?
Akalos. Sorry, still.
Take it.
Ligo has to
Still,
make all of
Not as
Aklos'
bad.
rolls. Ligo rolls for
Sorry.
everyone.
I'm still learning like the names.
Yeah,
The
but
names
Yeah, take that, Tim.
start of the campaign. 16 sessions.
The names
Has
that
it
change.
been
My name isn't even
Yes.
close to Akelos. The fuck?
Goddamn. To be fair, Hylos wasn't anywhere close to Corral. And we
And
got
you
we
all
got
still fuck, and you still mix it up.
we got that wrong until the last session. God damn. Anyways, with a 16 Akalos, the people from you'll see like there's a good few people from the Bakers Guild. They will a couple of them just kind of look embarrassed, like with the woman just shouting. But and yeah, you'll see like they'll start to like pick up the various bits of bread and baked goods that they that had been dropped on the ground, and seeing that she's not getting any support. The woman who seems to be like the most angry will just kind of grumble and head back into the shop.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wonder if it would be patronizing to call a thank you out after her. So instead, I'm just going to like to the general group of bakers picking
I
stuff up
mean-
and be like, "Thank you."
Oh, they'll
I
nod.
mean, I mean, I wasn't meaning to be malicious or anything. It's just, thank you for moving. Now we can continue doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Slice and cast
I don't think it's
prestidigitation on
patronizing.
Ivory, making her smell like a cinnamon bun.
Okay.
If you're gonna act like it.
I mean, it's not
I
a
don't know
bad
why
smell.
that's
So.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Smells
If
fresh
you're gonna
baked.
act like a cinnamon bun, I'm gonna make you a cinnamon bun.
I'm gonna make you smell like one. What is
Alright.
this?
But anyways,
Fair enough.
and yeah, so with that, it'll take about another 30 seconds for them to clear enough of the rolls. You see it's a pretty good number too. Seems like they were making like a delivery to a business or something.
Oof.
With how
Oh,
hard
well,
bread
give it to the
making
orphans
is,
or
that
some
is
shit.
a painful loss. They got up.
And yeah, oh, sorry. You'll see the street sweepers start to do exactly that. They they clean up some of the garbage on the side of the street. You see that they scrape some of the ice off of they scrape as much of the ice as they can off the cobblestones, start throw some salt around, a little bit of ash. And yeah, within a minute or two, you are free and clear to head through. Yeah, so what are you doing over there? Come here. Come here. Real shit. Okay, fine, fuck you.
Hi, cat.
Cat. Let's
Cat.
see. Oh, now you're coming over here. Now that I said fuck you. Okay. Real shit.
To ignore me, that's when I come in.
Can't be having
For
that.
real.
Because I'm a cat, meow, and that's how it works.
Oh, good. He's not
Yeah.
looking anymore. Attention now. I make
real.
you nice and
And-
cat-like in that way.
Let's see. Here it is. Maybe that one. I don't know why that's so funny. Let's see. Comical, can you roll a d20, please?
How many bananas do you slip on?
They're not
Suddenly,
even banana peels.
unexpectedly.
Not even
Just full
banana
bananas.
peels, just whole bananas.
Well, yeah, you do that bit where you stand on the end, and in true comic fashion, it like shoots out the other side and turns into a banana peel,
Oh god.
and then you slip on them. You just
Comical?
Yes, hold
Oh, there
on.
it is.
There we
15.
go.
That's
There it is.
unfortunate.
15. 15 meteors falls from the sky.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
15.
It is the end times. Now we run.
4 20th level
Something. There's a
wizards.
rapture joke in here somewhere.
That's a question.
Uh,
Are there any
4
Fey crossroads in the city?
I don't believe so.
Actually, I already googled this. I don't think there are.
I think the closest you're gonna get would be over here.
Ah, sorry. I
Or
wasn't.
no,
Ah,
Court of the White Bull. That's what it was. This one.
alright.
That's like a wild magic area that turns itself on and off every now and then,
Hmm. 'Cause
if
was
I
gonna
remember
say,
correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, if meteors started falling from the sky, I'd just book it for the nearest one of them. Get the fuck out of this dimension. Out of this plane.
I think it's actually an anti-magic zone that turns itself on and off. Or no, it's wild magic. Never mind.
We had a big discussion about it.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's a bit of both because sometimes magic doesn't work at all. So it's an area where the weave is damaged. It's a weave scar.
What is everyone's passive?
And
13.
I believe.
I just let it out.
15.
Hold on.
Should we do that
16,
thing
yeah.
where we add our passive perception and our AC to our names? That we did in the one shot.
If you want to.
problem is I'll keep forgetting as it changes when we level.
So Dirk, Ivory, and Akalos, you guys will get you guys will notice something as you guys are passing Helm's Hall. You notice a couple of people just kind of blip in and out of existence.
Wasn't expecting
Oh.
that.
Like you're looking around, you are looking at a few people, and you see one guy just disappear, and then a couple seconds reappear, as if nothing had happened. No one reacts, no one else seems to notice. Just something happened. And then
Immediately,
you
I'm
see
gonna
it
look
happen.
around at the party and see if anyone else is.
And then you
Yeah, no,
see
Ivory's like, what? What is...
then you see a couple of other people do that as well.
Do the-
As you're like looking around, you notice that like a total of about six. This happens to a total of about 6 people.
Do they seem to be concerned? Like, do they seem to notice this?
They don't seem to notice either.
Alright,
yeah,
does any of the party notice this?
Yeah,
You see like those.
Ivory like sits up and goes, does anybody else see that?
Yeah,
Like
I
those
see it.
like
Okay,
Like,
okay. I'm
slowly
just making sure
following-
that it's not me this time.
Hey,
I
you're
have a
not
tendency.
crazy.
Lego's slowly following the
Okay,
van,
good.
drinking, but he doesn't notice it.
When in
Hmm?
doubt, ask his license what the fuck is going on.
Huh?
Like, his license?
The fuck y'all talking about?
What?
But
Do you
what's with
not
the
do you not
people
see what's
popping out of existence and back into existence?
Looks it.
I'm gonna point at them.
Looks in the direction. Does she see it?
I'll say roll a perception check.
Damn. Okay. 13 again.
Oh my god. Now that uh, now that it's being actively pointed out to you, you do catch like right at you do look right as like one person just disappears, and then about 2 seconds later reappears.
Hmm. Well, Freaky has a very good idea of what this is, but what does he slice and roll?
Roll an Arcana check.
16.
Yeah, I tell you what, I
Uh,
guess I will also roll an Arcana check to see if I have any idea what the fuck is going on. The answer is probably no. No, I don't.
There's a few things
Yeah,
it
fuck
could
it.
be.
Again,
Could be a
Well-
certain second level spell. Could be a
I will
certain
I will
sixth
do I will
level
do one.
spell.
Because why not? I'm seeing it. Do I see the vision?
yeah, you're you use magic.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I don't yet.
eh, uh, yeah,
I guess I don't have
you would
it.
notice a few things. None of them are. As far as you've noticed, none of them have been gone at the same time. It's always like one person at a time. They both, they when they reappear, they're not in the same place. It's like, uh, they they reappear almost as if like they're uh like they hadn't actually gone away. They just it could be
Yeah.
invisibility. It could be what is this spell called? Blink.
Yeah.
Building.
Okay. Are they all
It-
disappearing in like the same section? Like, do they hit a certain spot and then they just disappear?
It's the same general area, but it's not like X marks the spot or anything.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
There doesn't seem to be anything. There doesn't seem to be anything similar about them all either. Like there are like a few people. Like they're both male and female. Uh, there's like 2 or 3 races. It only happens to like 6 people all told, and it only happens to each of them like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then it just stops. The weird thing about it is how no one else around seems to react. Not even they. Not even them.
Well, there's a number of
What about-
ways.
I was gonna say, what about protagonist Caravan Guard?
Let me.
Glance in her direction.
Let's see. She did not seem to notice either. Until yeah, she heard you pointing it out, and then, oh well, that's interesting.
A
Well,
little odd. Um,
I'm drawing blank, so I'm hoping the well-educated member among us will be able to enlighten things.
well, there's
I
a
mean,
number.
it could be invisibility, it could be blink, but I don't know how that would work in
Could
this
also
scenario.
Could also be some Hellmine ritual. All I know is that it ain't nothing to do with us. Ain't nothing to do with the thieves' guilds. What's been fighting each other out in the streets. No one here seems to really care.
That's what I was gonna get into. It could be some sort of illusory magical disturbance between us and them, causing them to slip in and out of view. Or it could be a trap. They're just trying to make a show so that somebody goes to investigate and they can rob them.
I mean,
I'm not really.
I feel like people. If it was a trap, wouldn't the people wandering in and out? Notice
That, sorry, as these licenses there, I'm gonna look around for other things
Yeah.
happening in case this is a distraction.
Yep. It wouldn't.
Roll a perception check.
Wait, what?
Like people going for the barrels or whatever.
Slicin almost says something, then stops herself.
Nope.
That was canon.
You see one guy, standing in like a corner. It's weirdly dark in that corner, and he's wearing like full black leather with like this hooded cloak that the hood is up. He's got like a black face mask on, and he's just toying with like a curved dagger, just looking around.
Hey, Slicin has somehow emerged from his shadow. Hey, hot stuff, you doing anything tonight?
I'm sure it's just a hopper.
Hey, tall, dark, and edgy.
Weirdly enough, he's a monk. Anyway,
Yeah, shadow monks, man.
no, he,
Four
he's a
elements.
spirit. He's a spirit monk. He's a kinsei.
I mean, that you can make one hell of a good edgelord with a kinsei monk.
Alright.
But yeah, as you are looking around, you don't see anyone who seems to be like going for the carts or anything. A lot of people seem to be like actively avoiding them because carts.
Mm.
You didn't want to get crushed? I guess just
Yeah.
actively looking around, like for anything weird, or if anybody tries to come for the cart, like just usual.
His name is Greg.
Hey, Greg.
just Greg.
Just put William completely on the spot. So, where are you from? What you doing here?
Alright, if this guy is like looking around, I'm gonna make direct eye contact with him and just like raise an eyebrow.
Tell me your life
Yeah.
story, Greg.
Because that is kind of fucking
does he
weird.
make eye contact? Does he make eye contact with like anybody in the group? Is
Yeah,
the
I'm just gonna stare at him until he looks at me and just raise an eyebrow.
If Ivory
You see
catches
it-
him, she's gonna wave.
He's got like black eye shadow under his eyes. The
Oh,
reason
really?
he's wearing
Really
all
Batman
Really
style.
committing to the bit, huh?
the reason he's wearing all black is because he's cold, and he's in the shadow because
know-
like the hurts his eyes when it reflects off the snow.
I feel kind of bad. Like, I don't know how to do, but I don't know about the whole dark eye situation. I think it's a little messy. He could have done a better job,
All I've succeeded in doing is become more distracted.
He's got the black eyeshadow isn't. I'm not sure. It's not giving. It's not giving what it should be. I almost feel bad.
I don't
Almost.
even need eyeshadow. I have naturally occurring dark circles under my eyes.
You know what? That makes some amount of sense, actually.
Yeah, you just don't sleep. That's how it works.
Alright, so do we
so-
just, if no one's doing anything, do we just pass by?
You can if you want.
Yeah?
Do we want to?
Alright, okay. I'm
the
going
people-
to sidle up. There you go.
The people driving the cart seem to be just going right on by.
I'm gonna sidle up to Ivory, just like you seem to be good person. Sort of like a good person. Right?
That feels like you're gonna follow that up with a request.
I'm
In
offended.
this situation, should we do anything?
I mean, the thing is
Morally speaking, it's
I mean,
very clear he
morally
doesn't want to.
morally speaking, it would make some amount of sense because where are these people going? What is happening to them? Who freaking knows? But at the same time, it's also kind of like we have another obligation at the minute. So
So it's all good to ignore it.
Maybe they.
I'm not sure how I feel about ignoring it, but if we come back afterwards and the same thing is, happening, it might be worth checking out.
Is there a guy, like a paladin, standing outside Helm's Hall or something?
Let's see. There are a few, yes.
In that case,
But
I'm
yeah,
just gonna real quick just go up to one and just be like, "Hey, I'm busy and I have to get going, so I don't have time to deal with this. But there are some people blinking in and out of existence over there, and I'm gonna point at the people."
and Helm's Hall is like 200 feet off the main, so.
Oh shit, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, no, never mind. So I've sort of been imagining it as like right on the main street, but
And now it's like it's further in there.
I need like some sort of Helm's Hall paladin signal,
It's like the bat
you-
signal.
like a whistle or something. I don't know.
I'm sure you'd be more likely to call the guards with a whistle than.
Yeah,
than-
yeah,
than,
exactly.
uh,
Can I see any guards on the street? It's a big street. It's a main street.
Well, there's the 9 that are with you.
Those aren't city guards, though, right?
Yeah, there.
Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. All right. In that case, I'm gonna go up to one of
Well,
the. Sorry, I
I thought
assumed this
so.
was like a private company.
It is, but like, yeah, the yawning portal is like a water deep staple. One of the more influential parts of the city. Brings in like the yawning portal is like basically the tourist spot for most people.
All
Like,
right. In that case, I'm gonna sidle
yeah,
up
like
to.
most people think about. I think most people, if you ask them to like name something about Waterdeep, one of the first things they would talk about would be the yawning
The
portal.
yawning portal. That makes sense.
All right. I'm just gonna, in that case, sidle up to one of the guards and just just point it out, sort of like, hey, there are some people blinking in and out of existence over there. I don't know if you're obligated to do something about that.
Let's see.
I feel a little awkward about believing it BLV real. It doesn't sit right with me. I would personally not be against checking it out, but again, we are kind of on a time crunch, so.
Yeah,
Any slice
I
of
really don't want to
roll.
fucking deal with it. I really don't want to deal with it, but morals, I guess.
Any slice of
I
roll.
mean, I think, okay,
I hear some
depending
people
on
have
how
them.
fast this goes, I think, depending on how this goes, if we pass by afterwards and this is still happening, then we check it out. I think that's a fair compromise, right?
I'm not gonna come
I think
back here
so.
today, probably. I have no reason to be down this into the city.
Okay,
Fair enough. I might come. You know what? Maybe I'll check it out on my own time then.
I don't want in any way, shape, or form to deal with.
Kalis is attempting to force himself to feel morally obligated to do something, but he really cannot be fucked.
I believe like I was on the other side. Apparently, there's nothing much happening on the other
Yeah.
side. You're having
yeah,
fun,
as I
having the
said,
fun
like
side.
at this point in time, like the the people, like it's the cart's been moving like this entire time. Like they have not stopped. And
Yeah,
most
I
of the
imagine that
people
we've
have
just been.
most of the people have disappeared into the crowd by now. That you saw like disappearing and reappearing. So like you see one of them, and it's kind of like off in the distance. It doesn't look like an illusion.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just like,
hey, look at that guy. That guy has a shitty hat.
oh man, that guy's
Point
hat.
and laugh.
That guy's
Point
hat
and
is
laugh.
so horrible. Catches a whiff of her own hair. Oh god, the fish smell has seeped into my hair. There you go. Because we were at the docks.
Yep.
uh,
She's
And
distracted by that
let's
for the
see.
next 4 minutes.
and yeah, as you guys travel, is Lyson, would you kindly roll for me a d20?
Has it been 4 minutes? 8.
It's been a
Does the
few.
guard does the guard do anything?
Yeah. Yeah. He. You see, as he will like disappear for a few minutes and then like reappear, jogging up to the cart.
All right,
Uh,
I don't want to know. That's probably fine. I'm sure it's dealt with.
Maybe the world's just incredibly dull, and they are crossing into the ethereal plane, but they don't notice all the mist and that everything's grayscale. And the floating
Maybe.
spirits.
They're incredibly sleep deprived.
you guys will get to here when you see on the
Sorry,
corner
get
of
to
the way of on the corner of the Way of the Dragon and the Street of Smiths, there is a gnome.
Oh god.
And
no.
It's
Run for your
always
lives.
gnomes.
he hear him announcing a sale at the Temple of Gond.
Hot damn.
Magic's mechanics and miscellaneous items
Dude,
can
that's
be
so-
yours at the. Sorry.
No, sorry, I was yelling at myself. For being
Ah.
poor.
Yeah, he's saying magic's machina and miscellaneous items can be.
You cut out.
One
I can't
second,
hear
please.
anyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Was anyone else
Hello.
talking? Was everyone just being silent?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody is talking.
Oh, okay. Well, you're all back now, so.
Let's see. Sorry. Give me a second, please. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. No. No. Ah, there it is. Okay.
What temple did he say it was at?
At the Temple of Gond. He says, let's see. Magic's machina and miscellaneous items can be yours if you have the coin. If you roll a history check if you want to see if you know where the Temple of Gond is.
History check.
Ha! No.
Good
Hold on.
lord, you people are rolling lower and lower.
I had some luck last session. I'll take
I have
it.
never heard of this Gond character. Who is he?
You would think that I would
Uh,
know, but apparently not. I have been
What
invested
are we
in my
rolling?
own escapades.
Ivory, you're a native of Waterdeep, right?
Yeah.
Like born and raised.
So I would probably know. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
would
I
know.
would probably know. I would
Somewhere
know.
on the
Yeah.
street of Smiths.
At the very moment she forgets for like a solid like few minutes, like it completely passes over, and then she's like, "Oh,
Yeah. He slices and just sort of, I know where it is. And then doesn't elaborate.
It is right there, the House
Oh,
of
shit.
Inspired Hands.
She tells
It's-
none of you this.
Okay, so I hear him doing this on nearly the opposite side of the fucking city. What is this man doing?
No, he's...
And I'm just like, I assume it's somewhere on the street of Smiths. You know, for obvious reasons. This guy is standing there preaching about it. It's called the Street of Smiths. Go to Smithery. Seems like a logical, deductive leap. No! Apparently fucking not. Alright.
Yeah, he's doing some advertising on the main road.
I love this place called Wagon Slide Alley. It's just really muddy.
This place has some weird road names.
I've been renaming a bunch of them, so
Road names are just kind of weird.
I'm having fun.
But yes. Yep. And you hear him just advertising the the Temple of Gond, the House of Inspired Hands, which apparently is having a sale. Which Nick,
For them.
which Ivory and his license would both know. That's actually somewhat rare. Usually they only really do that for like bespoke clients, or they only do that really around the what is it called? The Walk of the Inventors, I believe it is.
Yeah. Some holiday that
The
happens in the
the
spring.
Yeah, the Parade of Inventors in the spring, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they show off all of like their new and improved toys, and
The
then they
World's
sell
Fair.
them to, yeah, basically. But for them to do it now is kind of weird.
Why can't you do this when I have money? Says he slicing from the
I
bottom.
have money. I like money.
How much money do you have?
I
'Cause
like
you're gonna need hundreds of gold.
Money.
I have
Money.
sub 100 gold, but I can window shop.
Money.
Can I window shop? Is that something you're allowed to do?
Maybe they might get
That's
slightly
just
annoyed,
saying.
but
I don't know, maybe I'll find a really cheap item that hasn't somehow been bought. Is this like a magic item sale, basically?
yeah, that seems to be
magic items, constructs, various
Mechanical
items.
stuff.
Man, I
Yeah.
gotta go steal
Man,
it.
if only this happened later in the campaign. In a few
only.
levels' time.
Or, know.
Man, I gotta go stealing.
I do, because I have no fucking money. But no one else in the party's the stealing type, so I'd have to go alone. His license doesn't usually steal alone. He hasn't been stealing in years. Since the old crew broke
Stolen?
up.
No, she hasn't stolen.
She hasn't been stealing.
Stealing and thieving
Yeah.
and pinching.
Thiefing.
Anyways, so yeah, do any of you want to like ask him any questions? The card is still going. I don't know if you guys want to.
We got places to be.
I have no reason to.
I'm
Alrighty
sure I
then.
might drop by later.
If we stop
Once I
here,
ask
it
you
would
Lyson
look
where it is.
so unprofessional.
Oh my god, a sale!
Yeah. One of my one punch man.
You wish.
Sorry, little child.
Then
You're
you would-
going to have to die to the crab monster because there's a sale on bread today.
Okay, so Aklos, would you kindly roll me a d20?
17. Oh, where was the fucking 17 earlier?
It hates you.
It'd be like that.
It was right here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, wait, no, that's not a... When does Spudman point out that the Deep doesn't want us to make good time and is actively sabotaging us?
So far, nothing but a bunch of croissants is really croissants has really barred our way.
I wanted
Most
to
of this
buy.
been,
I wanted to eat a
I
croissant.
went to
Croissant.
get a
Croissant.
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 I went to the market and bought a croissant.
Croissant.
I then went home with my croissant.
Anyways,
And ate the croissant.
Oh.
anyways, you guys will notice the guards seem to be at this intersection nailing up a sign. And after they nail it up, you are able to see that it says, let's see. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, give me a second.
The sign says, all bitch-ass motherfuckers better not be coming up here in my crib, or I swear to... And then the sign's unfinished because somebody murdered him.
It says, beware the monster of...
Perhaps he was dictating.
Beware the monster of ... Oh, weird. You had time to write the dots.
What do you mean it says, I mean, that's what it says. How could he have wrote like his dying breath? Maybe he was having it transcribed.
Maybe perhaps he was dictating. We need to watch Meaning of Life, because we already watched Holy Grail
yeah.
and Life of Brian on movie night.
One of these days I'll be able to join you guys for that.
One day.
I enjoyed the Scooby-Doo one.
Oh, zombie.
Because
argument.
this is
Time again.
streamed. I'm not gonna do the lyrics right now.
Alright, what is encounter number 4?
Right side of death.
Sorry, give me a second.
The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are whizzing by a million miles a day.
Beautiful.
It's let's see. It says Master Chocolatier Prudence Nerantar missing. 2,500 gold reward for any information leading to his relocation.
I don't care much about chocolate, but 2,500 gold, what?
What?
That's a lot of gold.
Something
we're
else
doing
to
that.
look into once we have time.
Guys, we're doing that.
Once
we're
we
throwing
have time,
everything else away,
absolutely.
and we're doing that.
Yep.
It provides a path
I mean,
for us.
we do have to find. We gotta find the guy, but I mean, also the money's not that. You know.
Go ahead and to see if what's his face typing that up. See if he's got a copy for us for later.
Oh, actually, that's
I've already got
a
my
fair point.
notebook out,
He's slicing,
scribbling in it furiously.
stammering out of the freaking cart, running up.
What was that about unprofessionalism?
That's my opportunistic tits. Yeah.
2,500 gold. You actually see her scampering over there while the thing's still moving and talking to the guy, asking if there's like a writ or anything, looking annoyed, writing something out, running back, climbing back onto the thing. One moment. Very well, like fantastic. She just dives right back into her barrel.
I don't know why, but I'm just imagining like is Lysin making like this skittering cockroach
Yep,
noise
yep.
as she's
You
moving.
do hear it. Little
You know what?
cockroach.
That does check out. That makes sense.
I was actually imagining like the clitter clatter of Mr. Krabs. Money,
Oh.
money,
money.
Do you have any idea how expensive it is to be a wizard?
I think I do. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, I did have a comparable amount of that gold once, but then I did go to the Orichalca moats, and I did have the black bile truffles that we were talking about before. And well, did you know they have very understandable property damage policy?
Did you know I spent over 200 gold on books in the last month?
Books.
Yeah.
He doesn't expand on it.
You said
I
something.
don't know why,
books.
but like the way you said that, like in my head, it's like he's got like crossed eyes and he just says books, and then just keeps going.
Books.
But yes, so as
I didn't
Lysin, yeah,
realize that
you would have
you're
been
such
told.
a bookworm.
You would have been told that you could just head to any guard station and give them any information. You would need to give your information as well, with the information, so that they could get you the reward if anything happens.
Alright. She takes note
But
of
yeah,
that.
he is. Let's see. Yeah, Master Chocolatier Nerantar is widely considered to be the best chocolatier in Waterdeep, and is actually the reason why the reward is so high is because he is actually the personal chocolatier of like the
Of Ceres
of several of the masked lords and the open lord as well, and they want their chocolate. But yes. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Nick?
Nope.
Ah, okay. The Iron Mistress.
Yeah, Dark Timeline Fortune, when the Slayer Corps become a paramilitary sect that just starts seizing entire countries.
As they do, as they do.
What's this? You may or may not have demonic influence. Well, we're declaring martial law. Fuck your military.
Would you like some chocolate?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Would you care for a chocolate in these trying times?
Yes.
You know, I've never actually had chocolate. I hear it comes from Schultz.
I've had it. It's not that great. Everyone's
there
going
chocolate in the
crazy
Feywild?
for it.
Yeah, they would be.
Alright, in that case, lies and slander.
And
There's everything in
it's
the Feywild.
probably actually like much more intensely flavored in the Feywild.
Like
Oh, Carlos is gonna be so disappointed when he has material plain chocolate.
it physically hurts me, Freaky Skull, to say, chocolate's not that good. It physically hurts me.
Yeah, Carlos is just gonna point at you and be like, lies and slander.
Psychic damage.
What? It's like earthy and kind of bitter. And...
You know what?
Taylor, you just never had good chocolate before.
Tastes like dirt.
Someone's been actively sabotaging your chocolate.
I could hear you physically have to steel yourself to say it tastes like dirt.
I know. Yep.
Like that little pause before you said dirt. I
am-
could feel it like, do I want to say this?
Yeah, because Freaky's the guy who says, 99% dark chocolate, yes please.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't like sweets, but I do like chocolate.
Chocolate's good.
I do.
But yes.
Nah, it's not.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're evil, comical.
Yeah, comicals. Drone.
Comical
Some sort-
slander.
Like, he's one of the, like, fungal people from Cataclysm. He's not real.
Okay. Oh, that's a new
You're
one.
just gonna stand for that, comical? You're gonna let us... Fuck, Brian, you're gonna
You're
let
gonna
him
let us
stand there
slander
and
your
then
name like that?
and tell
Listen.
you you're not real?
Dude,
I don't know what a
stand up
fungal
for
person
yourself.
is,
Fight
so I
back!
won't.
Stand up for yourself.
I won't take that as a compliment, nor an insult until I know what a fungal person is. Until then,
That's a fair point.
it remains to be seen.
Anyways. But yes, so. Yeah, you would have heard about the chocolatier, and kept going. I'm assuming.
Mhm.
We just got the information for later, I think is the
Yes.
consensus.
Yeah, we can drop by and actually get all the stuff, like what's his race and etc. and where did he go missing and etc. later.
I'm a fun girl. Okay, that's funny.
Hey, you know, some say that I'm a fun girl, or maybe a fungus. You know, I get everywhere, I grow on you, I'm kind of abrasive.
It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
I'm like the sand in your ass crack at the beach. I'm always there for you.
God.
I
That
just
is an
imagine he's
oddly
Lyson
specific.
hiding in an imaginary barrel whispering this to herself.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, that's yeah. You know, that is an oddly specific example as license.
Specifically your left ass cheek.
Oh God.
Oh, that's the worst one.
Oh no, not
Uh.
my left ass cheek.
Do satyrs even have like? I know they have like hindquarters, but like, do they
Wow.
like?
Like, do they have goat
I'm saying.
Do satyrs
Yeah,
even
do they?
have ass cheeks?
This is actually
Yeah,
a good
'cause, like-
question.
Yeah, because like goats don't really have ass cheeks. They have like flanks.
But the thing about it, though, is that a goat isn't an upright biped, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you're gonna be an upright
If you're-
biped, you need
The
some
legal-
serious
I think
muscle
you
for
kind
that.
of get you get ass cheeks like by
So-
default.
I think that
Who
it's
here
only
wants
like
to add-
fully goat below the knee, and the rest of it is just sort of like a mix of human and goat, like
It's
from
just kind of
knee
furry.
to
It's furry.
hip.
It's
Yeah,
furry.
pretty much. Because
I
if you
mean-
look at the picture, it's only like it's not. That's not how goat legs look.
I mean, do we
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
do we have
But yeah,
to-
no. If you're gonna be an upright biped, physiologically speaking, you need the strumpf and the padding to be an upright biped. You're gonna have a butt.
You know what?
You can't avoid a butt.
You're gonna have butt cheeks.
Someone should
Butt
let
cheeks
Freaky
are
speak.
inevitable.
You know what, William?
Thumbs and-
Eleutheria saw straight up Main Street quite a few times. Answer the question for me.
Exactly. It's like I was about to say something horrible. Like butts and thumbs, they go well together. You can't have one without the other.
Anyways.
That is a very specific example.
Anyways.
In this game.
Comical I already added that to my Google search history. It was inconclusive from what little I saw. But yes, so you guys will after that make it over to here. And then to the yawning portal.
One. Oh.
If there had been one more thing, I would have been like, so, Potatomans. Think the Deep's trying to stop us from getting there? Huh?
I was gonna say squeeze and one more encounter, but no.
Not really. I mean, like the deep doesn't really control what we do,
What if I do
except when
this?
she wants to control what we do, and then things happen to do what she wants to have done.
Is there a
Is he
point
having a
Makes sense.
stroke?
Okay, what if I do this? He slices and stands up on two of the barrels and does like this weird, low, wide stancing pose that some of you would recognize as Birder's pose from the Ginyu Force. Or not Birders, Raccoons. Alright, what if I do this? What's that making?
Is it wait the one where like he's got like he's like a T posing kind of? Like he's got like the one
No.
leg like and he's
No,
like-
no. Base special fighting pose where it's the arm curled to the side and the other one out straight, with like the head off to the side.
I'm just thinking about the
I'm
one
not
where he's like he's got like the armor is completely gone.
I know what you're talking
The
about. Yeah,
black
fighting
bodysuit
post-game.
is and like he's pointing his ass at his enemy as he's about to hit them with like the laser beam.
Yeah, I know that one.
Dirk just sort of looks at you for a
What
second,
if I do this?
squints. He squints, and then his eyes sort of go a little bit glazed over. Could you?
Okay, what if I do this? She enters a different ridiculous pose.
Okay.
about
He's
this
still
one?
kind of
This-
his eyes are still kind of glazed over as he's just sort of looking at you, striking these
This
poses.
is Ginyu.
I need you to roll low. I need you to pick low or high.
Hi. How about this one?
A pigeon craps on your head.
Good lord.
That bird is dead.
What bird? It's too cold.
Anyways.
What? And then Dirk just seems to go back focused for a second. He just sort of looks at you and goes, I think she spoke.
Yeah, well, she's gonna be screaming at this rate. Is there no bird?
Nope, it's too cold.
That answers.
They are
no-
all roosting right now.
That does not answer the question because the crap did have to come from somewhere,
Yes, it did.
and I have got pretty good perceptive capabilities. Hmm.
I don't know. Things just happen.
Hmm.
The will of the deep is not for us to try and predict.
Hmm.
She just talks to me.
Hmm. Damn it.
Man.
5 with a 5. He seems totally convinced of that statement.
Well, deep. If it turns out you are real, you're not gonna like what I do for revenge. Flings it off.
Alright, well that went well.
Yeah. His license mood has been ruined,
Oh no.
which is not good.
Alright, I am pleasantly surprised. We arrive at the yawning portal and it's burnt to the ground.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Again?
It all fell. It fell in the hole.
Oh, fell in the hole. Oh god, it's like the, like poltergeist.
The Tom Scott.
No, I was thinking, like, poltergeist style, it'll get sucked in.
Well, it turns
Oh,
out the hole
no.
was a lot bigger than we thought and they just built in from the edges.
Jeez. Hmm.
Alright. Delivery accomplished.
And yeah, as the delivery, he will tell you that he needs to double check, make sure that he's got everything, and then he will pay you.
There's still an extra barrel.
Let's see. Yeah, they will rather somewhat quickly figure out that it is an illusion as they are trying to like pick it up and like they kind of wave their hands through the solid air.
The barrel actually speaks. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? That's my insides.
Every time they try and pick it up, it just like shuffles away.
Oh, hey, no. Ah, where your fingers going, friend? The barrel is talking.
Hey, stop that. Get away from me. He's harassing me. He's harassing me.
Are you touching my ass? I know they call some barrels a butt, but still.
I ought to report you. And you call yourself a god. Ah, man, the cops in these town.
I don't
This
know
town.
where this voice is going, but yeah, it disappears after a second.
But yes, so yeah, the
I can't keep an accent consistent for the fucking life of me.
but yes, as you are, it'll take about 10 minutes to have the stuff unloaded and put away. And yeah, you will each receive the 15 gold.
Wait. Does that? No, it doesn't.
Wait, what?
Wait. Yes! I have above 100 gold. 101 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
I still
Technically 102.5 if you count my silver and copper, but...
Or
Ayo, let's go.
2.5. The right. The D.
Woo! I got ready to go now.
112.
Can I now afford
Oh,
something at, Non's... Wait, shit, brain.
Gone.
At Gon's Grand Gnomish Garage Sale.
Who knows? You might be able to.
Garage sale. I
My
love that.
brain-
That's so funny.
My brain was like, Gnome, Gond, Nond.
Nond.
I might
The
find
best
garage
act-
sale. What's going on?
The best accent you've ever done was for the character who didn't speak.
Yeah. Yes.
You love making that noise.
I so
Yeah, Gon's Gnomish accent. Gon's Gnomish aspect. It's named Nebulon.
Nebulon.
Da-da-da.
Unfortunately,
Nibbling.
the dwarven god you're trying to appropriate their possessions.
Here's your 1 gold. That's gonna buy you a lot of alcohol there, Lyco.
Oh, okay. So it looks like Gond. So
Keep the
I was looking
change.
at Gond's Forgotten Realms wiki page, and he has this quote. Just says, beyond that, I just want the world to see that artifice can outdo magic given the right smith and a good set of raw materials. So does that mean that the auction just doesn't have any magic items? It's just all about like mechanical stuff.
You'll have to head over to see.
We'd have to find out.
I'm interested. Why not?
I'm kind of curious.
Oh, okay. No, Gon was not as anti-magic as some may think, but viewed magic as simply another means for Flesh to craft new inventions. Okay, there we go. I'm curious. Let's go.
He also shot gunpowder in the back of the head and replaced it with a magical version for reasons.
Weird.
It's an excuse for Wizards of the Coast to make gunpowder super expensive and hard to make.
But yes, so I believe it is around 2:30 p.m. at this point. No, it would be around 3. Let's see. Yeah, because you met up at 1. It took another about a half hour for them to get moving. And then took about an hour and a half to get to back to the yawning portal.
Is Volo here?
Let's see. Not at the moment.
Damn. I'll do my prank later.
Alright.
So...
Alright.
Let's find that chocolatier.
I'm on board.
You guys want to try and find the chocolatier, or do you want to head over to the Temple of Gond to check things out?
Yeah. You guys don't want to check out the Temple of Gond first?
I don't have money for Temple of God stuff. I'd just be sad. And I'm already in a bad mood.
What? Wait, what are we doing in the Temple of God?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a sale or something. There's a sale going. Well, there's a sale that's going on.
I think it just means
right
they're
now,
selling
but
stuff, not they're selling stuff cheaply.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're selling. Yeah, just
they're
basically selling stuff.
things, but that's curious. I'll be honest. I'd
If
be
only you
lying if
hadn't,
I said I wasn't
discarded your
curious.
many hundreds of gold on the house.
Yeah.
Instead, if only you hadn't spent your many hundreds of gold on the house.
It's not a big deal.
I mean, if you're paying for stuff, I can join.
Well, I mean, it's not as if I'm just kind of curious as to why they're doing it now, because it doesn't normally happen now. It's usually later. So that's really my only source of interest.
So we
We could
decided on
do-
sale.
If we
What?
we could go check it out, and then we could start. Well, maybe we might hear something when we go.
I doubt
Just a
it.
thought.
Honestly,
Hey guys.
I guess his license probably right. We won't be able to afford anything there.
What if the chocolatier was kidnapped so that they could wait for there to be a reward and then have one of their own men return him for the reward, but it's not actually him. It's a double that they replaced him with to poison one of the masked lords.
What if
You
we
can
go find the
report
chocolatier
that.
and use the reward money to buy stuff at the House of Gond? Which I mean,
You
we
can
wouldn't do
report
because that's
that
probably
when we
not
get
worth
back.
it. But you know, we
I
could
mean-
win those shop with the knowledge that we could theoretically buy something if we wanted to.
I think the sale's only going on for today though, so we'd have to find him real fast.
Well, let's go find the nearest guard station and get the info, I guess.
I mean, didn't you want to go to the temple first, or?
Well, no, you're right. We won't be able to afford anything anyway.
Not so fast. If the temple has a layaway scheme, we could probably get it reserved for us from, maybe up to maybe at minimum a 10% deposit
It's a miracle I
on
pay for
anything
things
what
at all.
catches our fancy.
It's a miracle I pay for things at all, let alone pay extra.
Hey, that's not how layaway works.
Yeah, it is. It's just over time.
Hey, no, layaway is well, actually, I may be confused. Not the first time.
Are you talking about just reserving it for a small fee, or are you talking about
Yeah,
buying
reserving it for a
and
small
then
fee.
paying it off over time?
No. Layaway. You go in. You say, "Oh, look at that! This thingamabobby. Who's it's? I like this, Bob, but I can't afford it right
I like
now.
Dirk.
Could you keep one available for me, kind sir?" And they're like, "Oh, we can't do that. We would rather sell it on. Are you sure you would? Are you sure we would rather sell it on unless you can make it worth our while to keep it available for you?" And we're like, "Oh, so you can pay a little bit now, and then you'll pay the rest later, and then you get it." That sort of thing. That common high cost retail scheme.
He is Jewish, Dad, yeah. But,
What savvy merchants use to not screw themselves out of a purchase.
The problem is, I'm pretty sure everything that's getting sold is going to be purchased. So,
There are a lot of agents of magical hyperviolence what are similar to what we do. So
exactly.
that
okay,
could
here,
be true.
I know what to do. Does anybody here have, like, a long rod? Like a long sword, or a stick, or a glaive, or
I have a
a
quarterstaff.
pole? That'll do perfectly. Let me see it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do
What did
something.
javelin do?
It would, but it might damage something. Quarterstaff would be best.
Would the quarterstaff be damaged?
No,
I'm kind of attached to this one.
it will not be.
No? Okay. I'm gonna give it to you. Sort of like,
Okay.
I'd prefer it if I got that back.
Alright, so Dirk,
undamaged.
you stand there. Ivory, you are making those squeaky noises. You stand there. Okay.
Okay.
So, Ivory, you represent going to the temple. Dirk, you represent not going to the temple.
Oh.
Okay, and Ace is going to dramatically lift the stick and slam it into the ground, and then let go, and see who it's closer to when it falls. The end of it. So, a d6.
She just slammed the stick to the floor.
Closer to Ivory. So the stick just goes, bah! You hear a loud noise, and then she lets it go, and it just falls, and it's like 3 degrees closer to Ivory. Alright, good, we're going. It's closer to Ivory.
I'm
Staring at my stick lying on the dusty ground, just like, oh.
Completely undamaged.
It's not dusty. It's not dusty. It's it's
We're
slushy.
inside, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we are.
She just did this in the middle of a tavern.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just lying on the ground.
someone slamming things on the table is not really. It's very common here.
It was on the floor.
I've been down
Turn
and
and
picked up
yells
the
at you to
quarterstaff.
be careful.
Come on, Durnan. You know if I damage the floor, I can fix it, maybe.
Maybe.
Besides, that's why I didn't use the javelin.
But yes. So, yeah, you guys are heading to the
we're just
to the
using
Temple of
that,
God.
okay.
Are you?
I believe so. I believe that is the plan now.
He's licensed
So stay at the
irrefutable
quarterstaff
logic.
I Ching, yes.
If we're listening to the quarterstaff of truth, then yes.
Yes, yes. The magic conch.
Magic conch.
Ooh. Alright,
Let's
everyone.
see.
Let's go.
Can Squidward have any food?
There's
No.
clockworks to buy and butts to touch. Let's go.
Good lord.
Why is it that you do that anyways? You know, like, why is that?
I will be right back.
What? What, Ivory? Hmm.
Never mind.
No,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no. Keep talking.
no, 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 no.
No, I gotta hear this. Come on.
I just have to ask why you say that. Like, what is this?
Why I say what?
The thing about the butts, I don't understand.
Well, Ivory, look to your left, look to your right. Every person you have seen has a butt, and they're all touchable. Might you get arrested? Yes, but it is a probability, so therefore there are butts to touch.
At this point, Ivory just keeps walking. He's like, I heard enough.
Fairly obvious to me how she's saying this specifically to get you to ask questions so that she can waste your time.
Nope, don't like that.
Ah, Freaky, who does not usually play chaotic characters, letting it all out now. I've been playing lawful, responsible adults for years. It's time. It's time. I haven't been chaotic since Wretch.
Alright.
Hey, you there. You there, else shit. Hey, hey, hey. You smell that? I do smell it. What the fuck? Anyway.
So, okay. Give me a second. Alright, so as you guys are heading out, you will travel back through the city. What route are you taking?
Well, we're going from the yawning portal to all the way up there. Alright, well,
Would
there
I-
are main roads for most
Would I
of
know the fastest? Would I have an idea of like what the fastest way might be?
Through the
Let's
temple?
see.
Since I am native to Waterdeep.
Well,
that. They probably just take the north road all the way, I guess.
Let's see.
That way?
Nah, don't take the main way. Everybody's over it.
Something along those lines. Yeah, it might.
That
It could
or
also be
Guys,
like.
I know. Let's take the back roads. Let's take the alleys. I know a guy.
that, which I think is less distance.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Yeah, not necessarily. We kind of want to avoid the main roads and the. Well, actually, maybe not. Wait, what time is it?
It's 2 p.m.
Like
Around 3 p.m. actually.
Oh.
Yeah, people are gonna start getting out of the workshops in about half an hour. We want to be avoiding the main road, and we want to be avoiding the market.
I think that's the fastest right there. At
Yep.
1200.
Yep. Except that I would actually go from here
We could just
to here just to avoid the traffic in and around
We
the
could just-
markets.
duck in through there.
Yeah. Any place in food service is deep in its toils right now. But yeah, everyone else
Yep.
is going to be flocking to
I'll
the
And
pipe
also-
let stuff
Yeah.
out.
Also, I would avoid the. Is this the local
arena.
fighting pit? Yeah, I would avoid that too, so we can avoid the looky-loos, and actually
Probably for the best.
go up through Justoon Street from there to the C word. For the C word, we can't avoid a main road, no matter what the fuck we do. But maybe go to Justoon Street, then go to North Street, across Dobbs Loss, and then straight up the Street of Whispers.
Couldn't have
Onto
said it better
Diamond
myself.
Street and Bob's your uncle. We avoid the dinner. We avoid the dinner rush traffic. We avoid the showman's traffic. We avoid the market rush traffic. Because people when they get off of work,
This
they gotta feed themselves in the evening. What the hell are they gonna do? They're gonna go to the marketplace. They're gonna flood the place.
Who the fuck is Bob?
this is the called the Field of Triumph, and it is very events. However, Ivory know that
Sorry,
during
what was that?
the
You're cutting out a lot.
Sorry, you
Not
cut
really.
out. You cut out, William.
am I? Shit, hang on.
You were, yeah. What did you say? What do I know?
This is called the Field of Triumphs. It is a stadium used for various events, but only from late spring to early autumn. So during the
okay.
winter, it is not used during the winter.
Well, the Triumph area isn't being used, so we don't really need to worry about that.
Okay.
The field will be just
That's a
fine.
good point. That is a good point.
I think we can just go straight through. Shouldn't have an
Yeah.
issue.
Let's see.
May
It
I ask,
is
are you
you-
also from around these parts?
Oh, well, actually, I was born in the mountain homes. Came here approximately 125 years ago. Haven't left since. So yeah, I guess you're gonna say. Can you not tell from my dwarven accent where I'm from?
Fair enough.
I'm from South Dwarfland, the north side.
You know, I'm from. I'm from. I'm from. I'm from the south. I'm from the southwest.
We
east.
broke them, you guys.
I'm
Hey,
from
don't
the
you hear my
southwest
accent?
east.
Can't you tell where I'm from? It's obvious. I'm from the
It's
Dwarfland.
obvious. I'm from the
Doesn't
Doesn't
sound
tell
you
where
southwest.
hear?
from. I'm
I'm from the
I don't want to
southwest.
hear you bad mouthing the south side, yeah?
Yeah, the
Oh,
I'm
yeah, the
walking
south-
here.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
walking here.
Absolutely not.
hey,
the
I'm
south side
walking
east,
there.
or as it's known in the dwarf tongue, Boston.
Oh God.
My beloved home of Boston. I think about you every day. I miss it so much, but I got a special connection to the city. I can't leave. I'm not really going anywhere with this. We should continue with what the fuck we were doing.
Exactly.
Probably a
Thank
good idea, yes.
Is that the new canonical Dwarven accent?
Turns
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Dirk
Bostonian
just
accent,
sounds
yeah.
weird, even for dwarves.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, we're from the South Deeps,
Yeah,
also known
weird.
as Boston. In the deep tongue, it's known as Boston.
Boston. The R is a very essential part. You can't just call it Boston, right? There's no O
No,
in
no,
there.
it
It's
needs to be
Boston.
Yeah.
All A's.
All A's. All A's. There is.
Hey, hey, hey! Oh,
There is both a
Oh.
silent present H in there.
Hey,
Of course, you
what do
can't
you
forget the
know?
H. Hey, man, you speak real funny for a dwarf. I don't know, you don't sound right. Why are you sound so much like a surface dweller? I'm losing the accent,
And-
guys, as I can't hold an accent for shit. God damn it.
Anyways,
It just changes.
let's see.
What is this man? Why is he dead?
So, you guys, let's see. You guys will head to the Temple of Gond. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ivory, would you kindly roll me a d20?
Oh, fuck. It's my turn now.
You decide on fates. Ooh, nice.
Not yet.
Alrighty then.
It's crazy how as soon as we stop escorting something, oh,
You guys rolled better.
no, what I mean is things happen to us far less.
Let's see. You guys will make it to around here. 1 second, please.
So we make it to a roundabout where now?
Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah. I was tapped out.
We make
Right
it to somewhere.
Okay.
We have arrived at this.
here.
near
It
the
is
Hawk
called.
Man.
It's
Good
called.
old
Like
Uncle Nunsabit.
It's called Agarian's Tower.
I definitely googled that
it-
at some point.
It is the final resting place of the first Open Lord of Waterdeep. And you see there is a somewhat large group of guards there, and
Oh shit.
they seem to be arguing with a group of bards. As you see, like a group of people with various instruments.
Are any of them dwarves? Bards, that
No,
is.
no.
Any lizard
Do you
folk
deny me an
bards?
opportunity to break out my new patented dwarven accent?
Great, Mark.
It's canon. Alright, I suppose as we walk past, what are they arguing about? I'll buy it. Give me thine
roll a-
blood hook.
Roll a perception check.
Oh god, do I really care enough to roll a perception check? Yeah, okay.
I know Slicin does.
15, there we go.
Fuck it. I will also.
His Slicin smells other people's business. That's her favorite.
Ivory is always just kind of watching, so. Yeah, not this time apparently.
Ivory, you're
She's
not
too
able
weirded out
to.
by.
Yeah, you're unfortunately, Ivory, you're not able to overhear it, nor are you, Dirk. But as Lyson and Akalos, you are able to discern over the shouting that the bards would like to enter the tower because they are hoping to get inspiration from
This guy's corpse.
Yeah, the inside of the tower, because no one's allowed inside the tower. So they're hoping to get like some inspiration from like such a rare sight. Oh,
Sorry, I'm eating chips.
We
oh
want
yeah, I
some
did
weird
hear you.
noises.
Ivory, roll a history check for me, please.
Ooh,
My
okay,
mic is incredibly
fun.
good at tuning out this noise.
I'll say with advantage.
Ooh, spicy. Let's go. You said history?
Mm-hmm.
History.
Ugh. Yeah, see, this is the karma I'm getting. I have no fucking clue. I'm blanking right now.
You remember there's something special about the tower, but you don't remember what off the top of your head.
Now, is this an Ivory thing, or is this just Tower knowing?
I'll say yeah, as Lyson, you could also roll a history. Yours would not be with advantage though.
Yeah. She's been
So
here
just
for
it
years,
would be a
but
normal.
not... No.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's rolling low too.
Oh no.
Everybody's rolling low today.
Yeah, as Lyson, you remember something about the tower as well, but you can't remember it. There's something special about the tower, but you're way too interested in like these people's argument to really think about it at the moment.
I will also roll history, but maybe
Yeah.
with disadvantage because I feel like I don't know. I haven't been here long, but I might have heard of something.
I heard vicious
9.
mockery is a thing, but you really have to rip that guy's mother open like that.
No. I'm like, what's this place? Someone explain it to me.
You see, funny story, I'm actually kind of blanking right now.
You do know
What?
I don't remember.
you do know that it is it is where the
My
final resting.
God.
Yeah.
You do know that it is the final resting place of the first Open Lord of Waterdeep. As Lyson, Ivory, and Dirk would all know that.
Miss Lyson holds
Yeah.
up a silver. Miss Lyson yells out, "Hey, bards! Tell us the story of the tower!"
This guy's
Do
new
we have
in
time for
town.
that?
I never said we were stopping.
And two.
You have 30 seconds.
209 a
don't
bard.
know why. I don't know why that's funny. Error 404 a bard.
Bard does not compute.
Does not compute.
A bard mission.
Oh god damn it. But yeah, most of them will ignore you. One of them will like look like they're about to start telling you the story. Then they see you're still going, like you're not even stopping, and they're like, "All right, I guess they didn't want to hear it."
I kinda do, but we got places to be.
I'm just imagining these like
Uh,
really disappointed bards who are like fully really excited to like finally like someone's interested in their work, and then we just keep walking and they're like, oh, no one ever wants to listen.
Oh, damn it.
I
You-
paid for college for this.
I went to art school.
I majored in modern art interpretation.
Mom keeps
We-
calling it clown school, but no, I keep saying it's modern bartery.
I can't believe
Oh my
I
god,
minored in
okay.
women's studies.
Wait, but that's so true.
Oh
That's
my
so right.
god, a clown bard.
If
I
I
love
were
that.
ever, if I were ever to make a bard, it'd probably be a clown. Just saying.
Exactly. Like
Uh,
she doesn't get it. I bring joy to the world. God.
oh my god, an emo clown. It's not a face, mom.
Lambo, the emo clown.
He throws pies at people.
Well, we
But
did. There was a one shot I played in where somebody did walk in with a clown based bard. It was this little tabaxi who was a juggler who had
Kachit?
fucking the tavern roller so that they could chuck the things at them as makeshift weapons. It was the greatest thing. It was so funny. It was a lot of fun. Genuinely had so much fun with that character concept.
Was this character also completely insane and lived in a town of mania?
Oh no, it was just for shits and giggles.
Okay. No Elder
It was
Scrolls
just a
reference.
funny. It was just a funny. It was just a funny little cat clown. That was a bard.
I feel like that was
It was great.
I feel like that was a reference to something freaky.
That was a reference to the Shivering Isles DLC
Oh,
of
yeah.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. There's a Khajiit.
I need to play Oblivion at some point.
There's a Khajiit juggler.
But yes, so yeah, you guys will keep on heading out. Derek, would you kindly roll for me a d20?
I wonder what all these D20s are for. But we're rolling damn good.
16, not bad.
Not for skill checks, but for these ones though.
Okay, for skill
mean-
checks, yeah, I'm doing meh. But for everything else,
I'm using up all your luck on these rolls.
Yeah, we're gonna get into combat and we're gonna be so fucked. Nobody's gonna be able to hit anything.
Man,
Alright.
I was looking up Feywild native plants, and I came across this article, which is just bonkers. D&D is so weird sometimes.
Came across this
For
article,
real.
what?
And Waterdeep Tomb. Just context, we can move on now, but just so people know why I posted that.
Money?
Oh,
Alright.
interesting.
Yeah. Whomst do we encounter?
Oh yeah, who are we running into? Ao.
Fucking hope not.
I mean, running into AO isn't that bad, because he's probably just here doing something.
Just chilling out.
Oh, I just said who are we running into?
Oh, okay. I thought you said who we were running into. AO? Question mark.
Comma,
doesn't-
Yes,
question
yes.
mark.
Doesn't do much on the mortal level.
You guys will get to here, where you see a group of where Ligo, someone who
Yes.
you'll see what looks to be another dragonborn. You'll
Is
see
that
what
it?
looks to be you'll see what looks to be another dragonborn approaches you. They are in this very large, poorly fitting trench coat. Their head seems like weirdly small for a dragonborn, and you see that they have red scales.
Oh.
Hmm. Something's telling me that.
So this Dragonborn just
Dragonborn.
came up to us.
Yes. And you hear them. Excuse me.
Okay. You cut out.
You just coughed a lot. That's all I hear.
Man, William's cutting in and out so much today.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I muted myself so I could cough. They will say, "Hello, fellow Dragonborn. Can you give me directions?"
For what?
Why is your head so small?
Igo just
Why is
crosses his
your-
arms.
Like, you see like as the Dragonborn turns to you, they like the body is like
Rigid.
is like seems to be very weirdly moving as like the top like third shifts, but the bottom 2/3 doesn't, and seems to almost like lose their balance somehow as they look down at you and they say, "Why is your head so small?"
My head is proportionate to my body.
Unfortunately, her brain is very small.
Does he slice know what's going on yet?
Roll an insight check.
Yeah, I'm.
Nah, maybe. No.
Maybe not.
I would have said no.
We're
but
doing an
that's
insight
enough
check?
for a very easy check, and this guy's bad.
Yeah.
Even if
Roll-
I
You're
don't roll.
describing it.
Everybody who wants to roll is allowed to roll.
Sure.
I mean, honest,
Oh
when you
god,
first
Ligo,
described him,
what the hell?
I just thought it was
every-
a kobold, but
Everyone except for Ligo can very easily tell this is 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
mm-hmm.
By the way,
Oh, so the DC is just 8. God damn.
The DC was 8, yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
By the way,
This is very clearly just 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
I like to imagine that everybody except Ligo briefly exchanges just a glance of "Oh my god" before
Ligo is like,
continuing
"Oh,
as if
this poor misfortune dragonborn has been born with just bad proportions. Like, oh, this poor thing, I must assist it
oh no,
at once."
he's
That's-
misshapen. This poor boy.
Yeah, well, so what do you want?
He's seen this before.
I would like the 2 directions to the nearest eatery, please. Like he like turns to almost as like to think to himself and like nods and like turns back to you. Like I think that's right. Yes.
You mean an inn?
Is an inn where you eat?
Well,
That would be more.
Yes?
Yeah,
Tavern,
yeah,
restaurant,
that would be more
eatery
of a.
covers a lot.
That would be more of a commissary hall, is what you want. An inn is where you both eat and stay. Do you have somewhere to sleep?
He looks like slightly panicked to see you talking to him. Yes.
Well, if you. I was gonna say, like Dragonborn, allies of the dwarfs. Pointed stare is always welcome in my apartment. But you have somewhere to sleep, so that's fine. So
Yes.
but
Yeah,
the nearest
when you say allies of the dwarves, like he looks like you can see like the slight like almost start of surprise. He says, yes, thank you, kind ally."
What?
He like the head like kind of ducks into the coat. You hear like like an almost like whispered argument, and then like the head pops back out. Thank you, but I have a place to stay. Yes.
He
What
slices
you want-
So you're just
goat.
looking for a
If you
bar?
want-
You're looking for a bar?
I think
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
a
what
good
you
The nearest
probably-
place this
bar.
poor dragonborn can get some food.
Yeah. So
Pretty
what
very
you
well.
want is you want a place where you can get a good meal, probably, probably enough to feed 3 to 6 small creatures at once at a reasonable price. You want a commissary hall. I think there's one towards the. I think there's one up north on Bliss Street.
When you say enough to feed like 3 to 6 small creatures, the expression changes to that of like
Of it, what?
Sorry.
What?
The fuck you talking about?
Of it.
it changes to the
Well,
look
I
of
mean-
internal screaming.
Oh yes. He's
Well,
like,
I think that. Well, they look. He looks hungry, so I think the extra food would be probably appreciated.
No, enough to feed like say 3 gnomes, easy
it's
on the
licensed-
cheap. Yeah, there's
That-
there's a
That's
nice
a lot of
little place.
gnomes.
Yeah, I know. But there's a place called the Buttered Bun up on Bliss Street. Best.
Can I? Do I know if that's an actual place?
No, Dirk, it probably is.
Is that an actual place?
Bliss Street is an actual place. The Buttered Bun, I just pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, it could, we'll say it's a real place.
Yeah, it's like an eatery.
Okay.
It's a good place. It's a good place for people to grab a bite.
Oh yes, absolutely.
He's like,
I mean, yeah, that. I like that.
Oh,
like- I mean, yeah, that. The butter bun's pretty good, but. Well, I
His license
don't know why you have to say it's so weird.
His license going to approach.
Aseneta tolakotachaten?
She speaks some gibberish at it. Big smile expectantly,
Ah.
like she's so excited to have this conversation.
It'll the kobold will say something.
It says what?
It says something in Draconic. That which Ligo you would say as it hears, as you hear it say, "Yes, I understand, friend. Thank you."
Its license just sort of looks puzzled and says,
Do you not understand Tithian? All Dragonborn understand that. It's innate to the species.
and then she goes back
What?
to
We're
speaking gibberish.
We're
Nascentenda.
gaslighting.
Kalakoten. Maybe
We're
if you try,
gaslighting.
maybe if you
It's
try
like-
speaking it a bit, maybe if you try speaking
The
it a
fuck
bit,
are you
you'll
talking
remember.
about?
No, you know what I'm talking about, Ligo. Don't worry about it.
It winks at him as she turns her head.
No. What? Ignore her.
Ligo will
She's.
not stand for this slander.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
Ligo
know
thinks
if
this is a
I'll actually-
Dragonborn they're talking to. A poor, confused, slightly disfigured Dragonborn.
I
True.
don't know what she's talking about.
Ligo, that's because you're not a
Do you really understand that?
You're not a Dragonborn,
don't-
though. You're a lizard folk.
Oh my god.
He just smells at her, like lightning slightly crackles out of his nose and mouth.
You see, only lizard folk can do that. Listen, friend. Just try speaking the language a bit. While you're out there, I'm sure you'll remember. It comes naturally to all of it. And speak it to any Dragonborn you see. And head on to that Buttered Bun Eatery. It has some of the best food. He's right. Dirk knows exactly what he's talking about. He knows the city better than anyone.
Yeah, they do have a good squab. I ordered between 3 and 6 of them.
Thank you, friends. Have a good day.
Shandananande.
And you see is like the body almost folds in half. You know Ed's run from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like as he walks away.
I saw a perfect opportunity to gaslight. I had to take it.
You know, I never really like. No, you know, I never really like meeting other Dragonborns.
Ligo, that wasn't a Dragonborn.
What? Wait, what was it not?
Look under the coat. What's that red ropey thing waving around beneath the coat there?
I know, Dick.
That is a
It,
tail.
it is a tail, my scaly friend.
The Dragonborns not have tails?
They do not.
Not in
do
canon,
you,
but people don't care.
do you have a tail?
No,
Have you
no,
been a kobold this
no.
whole time? Been a lizard folk this whole time?
No. The people who adopted me said I lost it, so I thought I had one.
Fair. Takes all kinds. And sometimes
Do
it
dragons even
takes
have
three
tails?
kobolds in a trench coat.
Wait, those are kobolds? What? What?
Yes! Them's was kobolds. Three wonderful new additions to the vast tapestry that is water deep.
The worst part is I
May
almost
they
fell for them.
may they go far, may they find what they're looking for. And do well.
I swear, if the next time I see them they are speaking gibberish at random people, I'm going to be so happy.
So that was
going.
actual
Actually, that does
gibberish.
sound like this.
That was the actual gibberish.
It was.
No, that was in fact lizard folk.
You're right, Dirk. I'm sorry. I shouldn't mislead him like that.
Exactly. Don't tell me.
Dirk is officially the new favorite of his license. He did something Lancaster never would, and that is play along with
Engage.
her bullshit. Yeah. He just joined in on the bullshit. He's immediately jumped to his license favorite.
Ah, good lord.
I thought they. You know what? Whatever. Ah.
It's a beautiful tribal language of a very artistic people. They're famed for their painting, you know.
And their woodworking.
Well, actually, Dirk, they really are
Painting the
famed
walls
for
with your blood.
that.
Like it's just
Woodworking,
off right now.
woodworking, painting, and basket weaving. Yes,
Funny enough,
very famous.
the woodworking and basket weaving would probably be pretty impressive, to be fair.
Yeah, all of them, nice, rich, swampy reed beds. Totally makes sense. Completely believable. Makes sense.
For basket weaving, it works. Reeds are really good for that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I should be doing this in his licensed voice, but I have chips in my throat.
Anyways. So yeah, you guys will keep going to the Temple of Gond. Let's see. And you will make it with no further altercation.
I want 8 fairies in a trench coat next.
You know what I need? I need a whole bunch of different things to show up in trench coats and Ligo to not recognize that none of them they say they are.
My god.
Could each of you roll me 2d100, please?
Oh,
Who?
Each of you.
Oh, jeez, look at Nick here.
Oh man.
Well, we all got pretty close to 100 there.
Only one person failed to break even.
What an average result.
Indeed.
Let's see. Alright, good. This might take me a little bit, so let's see. You guys will make it to the House of Inspired Hands.
Oh, fun. The High House of Wonders.
Very high and wondrous indeed.
Man, that shade
Uh,
of blue will fade in the
It's got a
sun
roof
so
balcony.
fast.
It is a very nice looking place made of like very hardy looking stone, clad in marble. The it is a mixture between a temple, a smith shop, an alchemist supply store, and various other
A shopping
creative
mall.
endeavors. Yes, basically, yeah. Uh, the you guys like even getting close to it, the fumes start making you like slightly lightheaded.
Oh god.
That can't be good for business.
This isn't good for my head. You know, I'm thinking about like a modern D&D setting, and there would be shopping malls that are temples to Joaquin.
Alright, I assume there's someone outside advertising the sale.
Hmm.
I assume it's a bit more busy than normal.
Let's see. Can each of you roll me 2d6?
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. We're doing all of the rolls.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Ooh, almost,
Ligo did pretty good
almost
too.
max.
Pretty good.
Nick, yeah, that's
We all doing pretty good.
This is the base
Except
multiple
for
of
his
how much
license.
gold gets pickpocketed off of us.
What items will we find that we cannot afford?
Let's see. Sorry, I'm let's see, doing this.
Compiling shop inventory.
Yep.
Measuring security for his license thief and ass. Calculating attractiveness of patrons. Reticulating splines. Filling trench coats with various small races.
Repossessing spleens.
Oh no.
Oh, oh.
Knock knock, your spleen is being repossessed.
Goblinating.
Who possessed my spleen before?
Your mom
That's for the
calls you on
state
the
to know
phone.
and you to guess.
Then I'd have my vengeance.
Not even to find
sweetie.
out, just to guess. You get to guess now.
I mean, that's basically the plot of Repo.
Oh yeah, the organ reap. Yeah.
I mean, that's a thing in Cyberpunk 2077 and other such things. Your robot heart, you missed a payment on it. We're coming to repossess it. You can keep your blood. They just
We
make
have
sure
brought with
to,
us an expert surgeon to remove it from you.
they just make sure to empty the blood
No,
into
it's a
your
re-
empty chest cavity.
It's a robot heart. They can just rip that out of your chest. It's fine.
And because your body's mostly mechanical, you don't go into shock and pass out or anything like that. You just start slowly dying as the living parts of your body lose oxygen.
All right.
Remaining
Have you finished rolling on your tables? Checking
Sorry,
your
I'm,
vehicles, I suppose? No, that's fine. No rush.
No, this is gonna take me a little while.
Oh god, you remain semi-conscious in a state of untrue death because while you're, like, most of your like base brain stem parts of your brain have been replaced, but only some of the cerebral cortex area has, so you still have some reasoning and stuff, and you're just sitting there trapped in the dying body, like half of your brain function gone, and you won't die until the power cells go out. And you still have to ask, am I really alive? Because the meat part of my brain is already dead. But I can still think, because a lot of my mental reasoning exists in the artificial parts, which still have power.
Well, someone would presumably find you and take you to a hospital, assuming that this isn't, you know, America. And in which case you did have massive medical debt.
Cyberpunk 2077 is almost always in America.
Man, I love having a healthcare system that works.
I mean, it wouldn't matter.
In New Zealand.
They wouldn't be able to get you to a hospital before the neurons die anyway. From the moment that heart stopped to the amount of time it takes for them to get you to the hospital, you're fucking gone. But yeah, that's a fucked thought of, like, the cyberpunk setting of people are getting parts of their brains replaced, and if you get the wrong parts replaced, you can die, but still be, you know, an echo of your life, you know, of your mind saying, am I dead? The meat part of my brain is dead, so does that mean I'm dead? And the thoughts I'm having now are just a machine echoing the person that was? Was I alive before?
Have a good night, troll.
Oh.
Later, everybody.
Night. Oh wow,
Good
that
night.
was very robotic.
See ya.
Love you
How
like
irrelevant.
friends.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
So I thought we had
Shall we end
Good
it
night.
here so William has time to compile his lists? What time is it? How
Compile
long
the
have we been
stuff?
going? Only
Yeah,
about
that's
I
kind of
bel-
late, isn't it?
three and a
I
half
think we
hours.
usually have like
Actually,
maybe like 30 more minutes usually, but yeah, we can
Particularly
probably
those
end it there
We've
if
been
you
going-
want.
William.
We've been going 3.5 hours.
Yeah, this is gonna take me a little bit. So yeah, if you guys want to end section here, I'm fine with that.
And we won't
Yeah,
be able to
fine by
buy
me.
any of it.
Want to? No.
We have made
Probably have to, yes.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
I mean, we made it somewhere, and we know what will happen next time, so that's good.
I'm gonna remember none of this.
I'm looking forward to window shopping.
We genuinely
Hell yeah.
fucked around all session. As we should.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Accomplished
Yeah, as we
very
should.
little.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta fuck around and find out, you know?
This life
We
is gonna
walk,
be so
we
sad.
distracted, and then we get.
This life is gonna be so sad when
Alright.
we reach the Tomb of Annihilation part of the campaign.
That is still very far.
There's just trees.
I'm
There's
gonna-
no one to mess with. Oh,
I'm gonna scoot. I'll see you guys later. Good night.
good night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good day.
I can't fuck a tree.
Let's see.
Well, or can I, actually?
I mean, Payday's character did.
Yeah, dick splinters. Beldroth. Curvy piece of driftwood.
I don't know why that joke makes me laugh so much. The curvy piece of driftwood.
Yeah. Because it's actually funny. The High House of Wonders would have been funnier if it was the Big House of Wonders.
No, all the fumes make them high.
True. Yeah, this place does not look like it has very good ventilation, to be fair.
What do you mean? There are all of those walls cut out.
You're right! I didn't consider that. The walls are canonically cut like that. It's like modern. It's modern.
Also, parts of the roof. They have a lot of problems with water.
It's modern architecture.
Good lord.
I don't get it. Why'd my house collapse in the earthquake? Because it was a series of slanted poles with glass in between them.
When my house collapsed, it was made of rinderite. Turns out it's not very structurally sound.
It was... it was rendered by Bethesda.
Sorry, one of your walls glitched out of existence.
Guys, I fell through the floor and ended up in the back room. Never trusted Bethesda to design my house again.
And then it glitched back into existence after the roof had collapsed and telefragged the roof
I want
into the sky.
that to be a thing in a game. Like, 8 years from now, and everyone's forgotten about the back rooms. Some game developer making a completely normal game that's not supposed to be horror at all needs to just build an entire, like, little back rooms mini-game within their engine with the monster and everything, and not make an official way to get into it. It's literally, if you somehow accidentally clip into the ground in the game will realize that you've been falling for more than 20 seconds and transport you to the backrooms map.
That is definitely
What if
possible.
you're just in an area with like a really high, like the highest point in the game, and you just jump off that?
That's why I said 20 seconds. That's a ridiculous amount of time to where even the highest point in most games would not be enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just that would be interesting if somebody just did that. Didn't tell anyone about it, wasn't advertised or anything. Do it in a game that's already, like, you know, violent enough for when the monster catches you and rips you to pieces, it doesn't become something that needs to appear on the content advisory. I think it would be such a fun Easter egg that people would, like, not discover. And you put it in a well-made game, by the way. Don't put this in, like, a Bethesda title. Like, if people discover it within the first month, that's a problem. It's gotta be something like speedrunners figure out 3 months after the fact. Suddenly revives the game after its initial hype died. Well, that's all for you, the people of the stream. I'm out of stupid ideas. I have nothing else. Yeah. God, I was full of bullshit today.